Yeah, you know it, KD, the laughing stock, niggas got that voice. In this crazy world, we gotta make a choice. They say our logic swishy, but we're making noise from the top of the charts. Here the Beatles rejoice. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss.
And now we
Don't do that.
Oh God! Yeah. I didn't even think about that.
You did a fucking Elon. You didn't even think about it.
I literally did do an Elon then.
Oh, bro.
It's an autism thing too.
Yeah.
or whatever we got. Me and Elon, you know.
That's an interesting start to the pod, ladies and gentlemen. That's definitely going to get clipped out. So
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I'm clipping it.
Oh, you mean clipped out? I thought you meant like edited out.
Oh no, yeah.
Oh,
no,
okay,
we're
yeah.
going to turn that into its own little thing. Just all the bluffs and blunders throughout all the episodes in one big 10-minute package.
Got to be
quite fun, actually.
Be as bad as when would be cool.
Yeah.
Be as bad as when I was in school though, when in like year 7, one of my classmates asked me, "What in history?
Yeah.
What's the Nazi symbol look like again?" With some test, and we didn't have any extra paper because you can't write on a test without to show him. So I had to draw it on my hand to show him.
For fuck's sake! And then you're walking around with a fucking Swazi on all day.
Well, yeah. Then later on, like a few of the black kids that I know in the year I was talking to, and they just looked at my hand like, "What's that?" Didn't go well after that.
Yeah, no shit.
I was that was the one where I said that wrestling saved my life.
Yeah.
Because then it might have been year 8 or something, because I got like essentially grabbed up and like ready to get beaten up by like the toughest guy in the class.
As you would, because you're like the most Aryan dude in the school wearing a fucking swastika.
And then luckily the guy who came up to me to do it, he was like, "Oh, I know him. We used to watch wrestling together. He's fine, he's not racist, let him go, you idiot." Wrestling saved my life.
Wrestling saved my life.
I'm so lucky. That's how I've lasted in a lot of my schools and stuff. I just happen to get friends with like the hardest people. Just pure luck.
If that works, it works.
Oh, yeah. You make them hard by getting them excited, you know, it's what you do. Yeah, okay. Welcome to Special Logic. I am your comedy babyface and everybody's favourite laughing stock, KD Hinken. I am joined by my buddy in comedy, the head pope of the comedy Parish. He has got lovely lighting today and it makes me jealous.
Don't I look fancy?
Fancy with his haircut too, distinguished with the grey hair.
Distinguished, and I trimmed my fucking beard and moustache.
Oh, yeah, you did actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do that too much.
It took fucking 5 years off my face. It's crazy, man. Every time you shave yourself from like bearded as an adult man, it's like, I look like a little baby again. Hello.
I mean, I can't really say anything. I don't think it adds. I don't have enough facial hair to make it add enough for me.
I don't know. Even if you got a little bit of your Abraham Lincoln at the bottom gone, that would still fuck you up, bro. You'd still notice.
Yeah, you would.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's distinguished, isn't it?
It is.
But today we are going to be talking about it feels like a Jerry Springer episode. We're going to be talking about a woman who needs help because her son has been turned into a statue.
Well, I mean, that sounds like a Doctor Who.
it feels very much like that, but it's legit. There's evidence behind it. There's people that agree. There's a school that there's like two parts of it. There's like her son dying, and then what happened after.
Right.
There's two parts of it. True crimey, but it's weird, so it's more squishy than anything, in my opinion. But we'll get onto that in a bit.
We'll get squishy.
More importantly, I want to know about. We can't mention any names. Your work has got an open day tomorrow for people to go in and tune cars.
They do.
How fun!
Yeah.
Bring your child to work day and tune a car.
Literally, some people are going to be bringing their kids to work to hang out. I mean, there's going to be barbecue and pizza.
Ooh.
And
while doing
there's
work.
Be a chance to take your car up onto the dyno and see how many BHPs it makes.
Oh, who wouldn't?
Honestly,
like
it's surprising to me, but like you like some people are so into cars, mate.
Oh yeah.
Like I thought
I
was into cars. I'm not that into cars, bro.
I never really thought you were in. I never ever heard you talk about cars.
I love cars.
You've never brought them up on the podcast.
I love fucking Mustangs.
never brought them up.
Literally, yeah.
You literally never brought up cars on the
brought 'em up. I
podcast.
love Mustang. I love Dodges. I love fucking Astons. I love fucking Bentleys. I love fucking Vauxhalls.
Yeah, but what
I'll take any car.
the people that really like cars aren't saying like I like this, I like
No,
that.
they're saying
like,
I like
this part of
this
that.
part of that
Yeah.
car, and I want to adjust this part of the car to give it more.
So Jeremy Clarkson, he's like more on your level, but he's not somebody that knows a lot about cars.
Oh yeah,
Even though he knows a lot about cars,
yeah.
he doesn't know a lot
tell you
about
exactly
cars.
what the BHP of every car that came out. He can tell you.
I don't know
what
about
year it was
that.
out.
I don't know about that.
I'm sure he could have all the top level ones because that's what he had to
The
fucking
electrics
memorise
and
every
shit.
time he was doing Top Gear. It's
Nah,
like-
the electrics and all
no,
that
he
kind
doesn't
of
give a shit about electrics.
Isn't that what it is?
No,
Oh, what's that? BP thing.
BHP brake horsepower.
Oh, they like that.
They love the BHP
And the
bro.
horsepower in general.
Yeah,
They
they
more just
do.
want to know the horsepower in general. I don't think it's the brake horsepower
Oh,
they
no,
get.
no,
Brake horsepower that stops you. That's literally the opposite of what Jeremy Clarkson.
No.
Oh, it is.
No, brake
Wants to
horsepower.
get quick.
Brake
James
horsepower
May would love it.
is actually, I think, a slightly higher rating than standard horsepower. Because standard horsepower is the force that the thing exerts, and I think brake horsepower is the force that it can exert whilst under load.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, the BHP is technically what you want. Although other countries don't register it in BHP at all; they register it in kilowatts.
Yeah, so it's okay. So it's
And
just
there's
another
2
way.
kilowatts to every BHP.
Okay,
almost.
we're getting way too technical
It's
for me
bizarre,
to give a
mate.
shit now.
Yeah.
And basically, just a way to figure out how powerful your car is, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a
That's
way.
all it is. And then there's
Like-
torque as well,
Yeah.
because torque is an entirely different thing to BHP.
It is so, man. Since when did cars have to go for a fucking physical like people do? It sounds like you got to get the BPM.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds like.
I mean, it's not far off with ECUs. There's all sorts of information in them. But yeah, I'm not going to get into the weeds on that because
yeah,
it's
please don't.
remarkably dull.
Oh, weird, really?
Yeah.
The beginning of what you were just saying was remarkably dull. I could just feel the video attention going down.
Just go in, yeah. So let's talk about something interesting,
said
shall
my
we?
video attention.
What's been going on in the world, Carl?
In the world?
Yeah.
Oh, everyone's just talking about the Israel and Iran thing, selling all.
Yeah,
Everything I click on, all the news things just talk about that. And I like talking about it too. I'm not going to get into the whole dreary well, no, we will get into it actually. But I always used to get bogged up in the idea, I think a lot of people still do now, in the psychology of who's the good guy.
There's no good guy.
There is no fucking good guy.
No.
Zero good guy.
The more you
That doesn't
get
mean
used
there's a
to
bad guy. That
idea-
doesn't mean
No,
there's a bad guy either.
It doesn't. But what you got to remember is that
But there is,
the true adults in this world understand there is no fucking superhero supervillain conflict. It is just different people with different opinions, and if you look at it from one person's perspective, one person's right, and if you look at it from another perspective, someone else is right.
That's not even that. It's just, in my opinion. Like I know what you're saying.
Yeah, but the problem is it then devolves into people fucking killing each other.
Yeah, they might think like that as well. That they might think that they're right, but I don't even think a lot of the time it comes down to the morals of that. I think it's just straight up. Maybe with the religious fanatic sides, then maybe
Yeah.
Iran and them. But then, like the people backing them up, like now America actually backing them up, and not soon.
Yeah,
will be,
after all of the rhetoric as well of
yeah,
let's
but
get out of
I
fucking
don't-
fights and sorry, yeah.
But like the one thing that's like fuck, it's gone out my head now, you dick. It went out my head. Well, carry on, it'll come back. You know me, it'll come back.
Yeah, no, it's just all of that shit about not interfering with other people's shit and stuff. And as I say, yeah, it comes down to like fucking people having a problem with the way other people fucking think, essentially.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah, and also like the America side, the people supporting them, like because the religious fanatical side, you get that more like emotional, moral side, you know, because what they believe, etc. With the American ones and all them, it's just about how it can benefit them. That's all it ever is. This to me, literally though, I am in no way a fan of Iran. Definitely not a fan of Israel either. Or their governments, both of them. It's a better way to put that.
Yeah.
But it feels like just a copy and paste of the Iraq thing, like, you know, the after 9/11 and stuff. Like they're saying Saddam's got
They've
weapons
got
of mass destruction.
The fact is that Iran probably do have weapons
No,
of
they
mass
don't.
destruction. Potentially.
No, they don't. That's the thing. there's no. Nobody's debating that.
No.
But right now, they don't have any. Right now, they've only got 60% uranium enrichment. That's all they've got, which apparently is more than you would ever need for any kind of power, though.
Right.
Like for any normal civilian uses. Is why they're like, well, they could be eventually planning to turn it into a weapons
Yeah,
program.
and
But
to do that, you have to have a centrifuge.
But the independent people, though, that have already the Atomic Independent Program, that have gone in, and they're very okay with
They're
it all.
thorough, yeah.
Yeah, and Iran, like, are part of that.
Yeah.
They have said there is zero evidence of any weapon program.
Okay. Well, in which case, then
A
it's
weapon
just,
development program,
in
not
which case-
not of having a weapon.
yeah, they
any
just
development.
want power.
Well, no, apparently the enrichment they've already got is more than civilian power uses anyway. They don't need 60% and onwards for power
Right, yeah.
stations. They don't need that. So
Yeah.
hence why they're saying they've got 60% uranium now. We're worried they're going to start
Going for
70,
weapons,
80,
90.
because there's no reason for them to even have 60.
Right.
And
Okay,
they only had
so-
3% in 2017.
Right, so that complicates things even more
When-
because now I'm not sure what to say.
Well, it's basically they're saying, okay, we preemptively think that they might end up getting nuclear weapons,
So
and we
let's
don't
hit
want
'em
that,
now.
so let's kill them now.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
It's worse because they're not even
Yeah.
saying that they've got weapons of mass destruction. They're saying
They might
might.
soon.
which is why I'm like, so it's a preemptive war, which is literally definitively illegal, international law. Like, as far as I'm concerned, this is just another Israel definitive war crime. There's just no way around it.
That's not their. I mean, that's the way they roll now.
Everyone
they
too.
know that they
America
can
with
do
it.
whatever the
America are
fuck
now
they want,
backing
and
them
anyone
up.
just fucking backs them up.
Yeah, that is like it.
They know it,
It felt like,
and if they know it, why the fuck wouldn't they fucking do it?
and Trump was always like, oh, I'm not going to join him. We're not going to, like. He even vetoed a plan to kill the Iranian supreme leader,
Oh, the
Trump did.
the
Ayatollah. Yeah. Which I think fair, because you don't want to start a fucking war with them,
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like now they kind of just going with it,
Yeah.
And it's messed up because everyone's always said as well, the only way that this would ever get. See, I've watched a lot about it, man. The only way that this would ever get, that you would ever get full nuclear stuff out of Iran. They've said this for like decades. Is with boots on the ground. It's the only way you would ever do it. It's
Right.
impossible to do with airstrikes like they've now. They've got control of the air, but you can't do it. You would need to go boots on the ground, because they're either, if what they're saying, they want to stop any chance of it, then you're gonna have to go in and destroy any chance of it. There's no. I mean, Netanyahu. Bear
And
in
then
mind,
you got to install another government, and then that falls apart.
look at Afghanistan. We're in a worse situation than when America went in the first time. They've now got the Taliban's backing power again with all the technology
Yeah.
that they left behind. It's just ridiculous.
The
man.
whole fucking Middle East is just, everyone keeps trying to fuck with it, and no one realizes that the one thing you should do with the Middle East is leave it well the fuck alone. Because when you leave it well the fuck alone, over time it sorts itself out.
I don't know about
because-
that, but they're just at least fighting to themselves.
No, but that's the thing, because you need to leave it to be what it is, and then let the fucking people rise up, do what they want, bring democracy in when they want it, because you
See,
cannot force it.
There is issues with that, though.
There are, but there's no
Do-
other way of doing it.
well, do you
you
wanna say,
can't-
though,
You
bec-
can't inflict it on
I
someone.
know, but the issue is like they're saying, which I do understand as well, the other side of it, is if, let's say, Iran did end up with nuclear weapons, because I can totally see the argument as to why. It might just want it more as a nuclear deterrent, and I also understand the reason why Iran would want it, even if they never plan to use it.
Iran has got
All their neighbours.
Yeah.
They're surrounded by it. I forgot how I was going to say that then. It's I don't know, it kind of went then. But it's just very much like,
It's a very hot day in England, and
yeah, it frazzles your mind. man.
British brains do not work in high temperature.
Oh yeah, it's been hotter here than Hawaii.
Yeah.
Literally.
And we don't have air conditioning everywhere.
Anywhere.
Anywhere. The only place I have air conditioning is in my car and in my office at work.
Yeah. We're kind of lucky in this room that it doesn't get too hot compared to some places, this house in general. But yeah.
Yeah, it's got some decent tree coverage at least.
What we were saying anyway,
So
talk-
Iran's fucked.
well, it's yeah,
There's no way it's going to stop now.
that's why I'm getting confused, with
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say, because
there's no stopping it.
there's no stopping it in general.
No, it's just going to happen. We all just have to sit and watch.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how it's already started now.
Yeah, and I mean, Trump said,
There's so much propaganda still on
Ah.
YouTube. It's crazy how much, Israel-friendly propaganda. Well, it's not Israel-friendly. It's anti-Iran propaganda.
Right.
It's all talking about. Every time it's like they know it's British people watching. It's British advertisements, obviously, because it always shows Great Britain on the map, where Thingy is, where Iran is, and showing their capabilities are just on the bottom of UK now, so they can strike like Devon and stuff. And it's like, yes, they have so apparently that means that now they're just talking about as well intercontinental ballistic missiles.
ICBM, yeah.
Yeah, which could possibly have like small clean nukes put onto them, etc.
Yeah.
So now apparently it's also to the point of what? So we're just going to attack everybody that isn't super America UK friendly, that has intergalactic.
It's like if you don't have nukes already, you're not allowed nukes now. That's the way it is.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I forgot what I was going to say a moment ago. Just before I forget,
Yeah.
it come back to me. Is that even this is the problem with talking about letting them fight down there to themselves? That's what it was on about.
Yeah.
Letting them fight down there to themselves. So if you do that, though, the idea that say Iran end up getting a nuclear warhead, hitting Israel, because they do talk about wanting to destroy each other because it's religious fanaticism, especially from Iran. So if assuming they did, let's just say they did in a couple of years. Even that down there is going to fuck up the world with a nuclear winter.
Yeah.
It's, so...
for at least a year, you will have a very, very shitty set of crops across the entire world. Radiation will increase. Yeah, people will die. People will starve.
That's the argument as to why you can't just let them go.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I get that argument. I get it, which is why Israel, to me, is basically just essentially America, Middle East. Kind of feels like.
And the thing that's most scary, again, I want to make a point as well, because Iran becomes this terrifying entity. Again, it becomes like a supervillain in people's minds. Like it's controlled by Doctor Doom, and we're fighting Latveria, right?
Basically,
that's not what's happening. Because I implore you, go and watch the Best Food Review show on YouTube, the episode where they go to Iran, because all they come across is absolutely fucking wonderful people who are desperate to share their culture, desperate to share their food.
It's the government, though,
and it's the government that are the problem. This is
the same with everywhere, though.
But this is the point that I think has to always be made.
Yeah, you should. Yeah.
It's not the people of Iran are not bad people.
Same
they
with
are just living in Iran. The people of Israel are not bad people. They are just living in Israel.
And that also stands for Gaza.
Yeah.
Which it gets forgotten over and over.
It gets forgotten all the time, and it's unfortunately governments going, you kill each other so that we can count it up and go, look how bad they are.
Yeah. People are also now saying once again, so you're doing this with Iran, which is a much more targeted assault, etc. It's like, how are you able to do that there, but you didn't do that in Gaza?
Yeah.
Once again.
Yeah.
And I have heard now the explanation. Do you want to hear it?
Go on.
Is because everything Iran-based and all of that is essentially by Mossad, which is their outside intelligence people, getting intelligence on everything.
Yeah.
Not domestic to them, to Israel.
Yeah, it's like the CIA.
Yeah. Whereas Gaza is actually considered part of Israel in this system.
Oh, right. Okay.
So they have those intelligence people.
So they've got the FBI essentially.
Yeah, it's different, completely different things.
Right.
And they say it's harder to get intelligence on one, it's much easier to fight, etc., etc. But it just comes down to different people.
Different methodology.
Did you know that the Houthis have already said that they're not getting involved with the Iran? They're not backing up Iran with this. They're out. They put their hands up straight away. Because after the Beeper attack that they did, Israel did months ago.
Right.
Remember where they blew up a load of the Houthis pages?
Oh, right.
They didn't want to get involved.
Right.
So everyone's once again, though, you could do that to them that way. At the time they were saying this, you're doing this really targeted, which still hurt some civilians, but,
less so.
It blew up in your pocket, fucked up this guy, and it might, a bit of shrapnel might hit someone. It's not going to kill him, for example. It didn't even kill most of the people it blew up on, it just fucked them up, or did kill someone, I don't know.
Right. But it's just a different methodology, that's all it is.
Mm-hmm. It's a really fair thing, but it's really hard because I understand the reason why you don't just want to let people fight and end up nuking each other because it fucks us all up. But you can't just jump in and be just in case.
Yeah.
You know what you could do? Maybe what we did prior to 2018 when there was a nuclear agreement in place with Iran where they only had, for decades, 3% uranium. because that's all they needed for like, you know, like power and stuff. There was
Yeah.
no need for determined. There was just agreement. And then Trump came in 2018 or 17 and ripped up the agreement.
Yeah.
Since then, they went from 3% uranium to 60% uranium
Yeah.
to now
Yeah.
in like, what, 8 years?
Yeah.
So that's the issue right there. Just bring another agreement in. They've already fucking shown they'll do the agreements.
Yeah.
I don't see what the problem is. The
I
problem
don't.
is Israel want to attack.
And also, again, let's.
And Iran are attacking them
make
too.
another
It's a
point.
constant back and forth thing.
I
Don't
want
get
to
me
make
wrong.
another point as well, because
Iran
if
are
you look
crap.
at the United Arab Emirates, right, about 30 years ago, they weren't that far off of Iran.
I don't know what you. I'm not too sure on that part.
I mean, they were a lot more closed off. They were a lot more, you know, extreme on their
okay, just
things
Saudi
like
and
that.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now they've started opening up more to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
west.
'cause the
They
Crown
start,
Prince,
yeah, and
the
they
new
start exactly.
regime.
They've started relaxing a bit more. It started becoming
Mm-hmm.
again a bit more like Afghanistan was in the fucking 70s, and
Well,
like no legit,
Well, I know what you mean,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but I mean like with money.
but with a lot more money.
Yeah, that's what
A
the
lot
difference in
more
my
money,
head, you know.
yeah, and slave labor, which really helps. But
Well, in
like,
Saudi or
yeah,
know.
yeah,
and now still,
yeah.
it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah,
but
mostly bought out of Qatar. So there you go. But there we go.
keep that quiet.
Yeah.
Because I don't.
Oh, it's not that quiet.
Well, yeah, I
You
need.
can easily find that shit out.
I need to learn about that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because
yeah.
like I've talked before about how like it's nice to see Saudi getting better and better each time. Because WWE've gone there, you know, for years.
I
I've
think they
seen
are
it
trying
getting
to clean
better.
up their act on that as well. Because I think
They are.
Yeah.
Like, what their actual reasons are, who knows?
Who knows?
But they are doing it.
Yeah.
Like women can actually be women now.
Yeah.
They can drive. They can be people.
Yeah.
Like, which is a crazy thing. Like, women wrestlers are on there. Like now, they're just as. Like I remember before when they started,
Yeah.
you'd have like I remember there was a women's match and somebody threw bottles at them of water and shit.
Oh shit.
And it's like it showed how people weren't happy with it still.
Yeah,
but the
yeah.
more and more it's gone on,
They're
the
like
cheering, it's more
yeah,
genuine.
Yeah.
People are chill with it now. It
But
seems.
that's the thing. Ultimately, the way you win overall is by just showing how much better it is.
Yeah.
You know, you want to show like how you want to get other places to demand freedom from their fucking leaders. You just keep showing them how much better it is.
Yeah. Because when it comes down to it, I know you're saying that the people should be able to, although it's hard nowadays. The idea of
Especially now,
people revolting though.
But also at the moment, like it's hard to do it because lots and lots of the more free countries are becoming less and less fucking free.
Yeah, and they just.
So
the
what do you have to
technology-
point at to be like, this is what we got now? Because it's
Yeah.
been fucking taken again.
Well, yeah, I mean, us and like America would usually be the ones you'd look at, even though now you'd look at more places in Europe, I'd say.
Yeah,
But because now we have the illusion of freedom.
yeah.
That's what they use for us.
So they keep taking a little bit here, a little bit there. You're not allowed to demonstrate around here. You're not allowed to demonstrate on that kind of thing. You're not allowed to do this.
Oh, have I
Oh,
told
you can't do that.
I haven't even
Oh,
told
you can't say that anymore on Facebook.
You're like this stuff. I haven't even told you that I've been basically fucked by Universal Credit.
Yeah.
It's Universal Credit are the people, you know, they're like if you're not working, etc. Or even if you're just doing like self-employed working, you're doing little bits.
You're dealing with Universal.
You deal with Universal Credit all through that. And randomly, they selected me for a ID review, it seems. I didn't know it was just a random selection. I found this out recently.
An ID review.
Yeah, to make sure that I'm me. And,
Okay.
and prove my address and stuff, you know. Which sounds easy, but if you don't have photo ID, it's not so easy.
And you don't have photo
I don't
ID?
have photo ID. I don't drive. I don't have a passport. I have nothing photo ID wise.
Right.
And basically, it turns out I don't have any of the stuff they want, and they have no answers for me.
Do you have a passport?
No, I don't. I said I don't have a passport. I don't have any of the stuff that they want, and they can't give me answers. And I was already like supposed to have some money like last week.
And they haven't given it to you.
Oh no! I've been stopped everything. I can't even apply for like a
Sake, man.
emergency thing because
They don't.
They
think
don't
you
know
are-
me.
Yeah, they don't know if you're you.
I'm like, ignore the fact that I've been talking to them for years and been in there, and I'm like, I can show you like full evidence of me and my name out and about in public as a comedian, you know. Like this
So
is
you've gotta
me.
get-
Like
yeah.
this is KD Hinken. Look, you can see at the beginning when I was just using Carl Hinken.
Yeah.
This is me.
But now you've got to get.
I have distinguishing
photo ID.
marks all over me.
Yeah, you've got to get photo ID, which is expensive, while you don't have any money to get photo ID.
Yeah, because you know what they want you to do? Like, if you don't have a photo ID, just send us stuff, you know, like bills that are sent to your house. I was like, well, people that are on Universal Credit wouldn't have loads of bills anyway.
No.
But you know I live in a house share where my gas, electric, council tax is all included, so none of that goes to me.
Yeah.
So what bill? Netflix? Netflix nowadays isn't.
Netflix, no.
My phone would be one, but obviously that's through my mum because we do a family, like, plan.
Do you have a
swipe
bank
out.
statement?
To here, I do. But it needs to be to my actual address, the house share, where I don't trust the mail to go because I
Yeah,
never get it.
you don't. Yeah, fucking Jesus
And I'm like,
Christ.
you guys know this? Like, I've told you this before. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. The only thing I've got is like birth certificate and that, but it's like proving the address.
That's mad. Anyway, what was I saying? Magic Hour. I mean, I haven't really watched that much, to be honest. I played Helldivers again. That was a bit of fun. I haven't done that for a while. The Illuminate are really difficult to fight. That's all I know, really, about that situation. Automaton's still fun to fight. I mean, it's a fun game, especially if you're playing it with a mate and you're both just wrecking shit like absolute champions, you know. No, I've had a weird few weeks. You know, I've not really done that much, like, chill stuff apart from going to Thorpe Park, and Thorpe Park really sort of helped in a way. I think, like, shake a little bit of like mentality loose. I don't know how else to explain it. There's definitely something that's fucked with my head. Just because of everything I've had to deal with over the past year or so. And, you know, I don't particularly want to have to deal with it anymore, but I keep getting little things here and there cropping up that remind me of the whole thing, and, like, I've still never heard anything from the person involved, and I don't particularly want to at this stage, to be honest. Like, he was a real close friend who dicked me over, and you find out that that's unfortunately not that uncommon in the world. But the fact is, I went to Thorpe Park, and while I was there, you're yelling, you're screaming, and it's sort of like it unlocks a little bit of something in you. It makes you feel a little bit, like, smoother. It makes you feel a little bit like, you know, I don't know how else to explain it. Like, sometimes you need to...
Let me give him the fiver.
Sometimes you just need to scream, you know?
What now?
And a theme park allows you the opportunity to scream.
Oh, you're bringing that up.
Yeah.
You're bringing that up.
I'm bringing that up, motherfucker.
You know what, that's fine, because I did realise afterwards that, you know what, I don't know if I'd really want to go with just a couple anyway.
Yeah, it's
I'd
really
rather
weird,
get, like,
isn't
someone else.
yeah,
you
if
know
we
what I
had,
mean?
like, yeah, if
that's
we
how
had
I'd
a couple
rather do
mates,
it.
then it's not so much of an issue. But if it's just like, a third wheel to a couple.
Yeah, I've done a lot of that before. I don't
It's-
like
it's
it. I don't
not
like being
great.
around couples that much anyway,
Yeah.
just because it reminds you of shit, you know.
Yeah. But, like,
I
it gives, as I
I'm
say,
a broken heart. I'm
Yeah.
a romantic at heart.
yeah. But it gives you an opportunity to fucking scream your head off for a little bit and just let some of
Cathartic.
that shit out,
Yeah.
man.
That shit's always cathartic for anything.
It's so fucking good. Like, especially Hyperion, which is the one that I said was scary as shit.
Mm.
Like,
I'm going to roll again, and then we'll get started on the topic, actually.
okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you still haven't played Helldivers, though, because you've not had a PlayStation.
Yeah, I have.
Oh,
What
have
do you
you?
mean?
You did? No, of course you did. Yeah.
I haven't played it since there was, like, the update and all that, you know, the new lot.
Yeah.
I haven't played any of that.
The
But
Illuminate
I was never,
are-
you know, I was never that into it anyway.
Yeah, you weren't that big of a fan.
I like story-based stuff, man. It's very hard for me to get into something where it's
Just do the same thing again
Yeah,
and again and again.
yeah. You know, like, even though a lot of games are that anyway, but it's just I like linear stories, or I don't like
Yeah.
just do a mission, then do another mission, then
Yeah.
do a mission.
I only really like doing that with friends. Otherwise, it just starts to feel like
Yeah.
a chore.
Yeah. We've never had the me and my mates, like, well, I was never the social gamer, so I think I'm just totally out of that now, even though they still do it.
Yeah.
Because I spent so long not being, I still don't really like it.
Yeah.
It's more of I'd like to do it, like, you know, once a week for an hour or two. That's what it'd be like for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like-
That's legit.
But at the same time, for me though, now I'd also be like, well, if I'm not going to record it, though, what's the point?
Yeah, that's part of the problem, isn't it?
That is, because everything to me now is thinking about
Well, why not
performing.
make content?
Yeah, it's not even. Yeah, it
Yeah,
is, but it's
but
more
a
about
chance
the
to
idea of
perform,
performing.
Yeah.
And it's like if you're not doing it, recording it. Like I even realised that in like comedy now, whenever I go and do comedy out and about, I'm going to be recording it all.
Yeah.
And like some of the new stuff I've been writing as well lately, like that new joke I sent you.
Oh yeah.
That was one of the first
Yeah.
jokes as well that I sent like Dom and the guys, and he kind of broke them for a bit.
Yeah.
It's hard to make them laugh, especially because we grew up together, so we know each other's humour, etc.
Yeah.
But even they've said that they've noticed a difference in my writing and stuff lately.
Yeah.
Which is nice, it's from them.
Yeah.
It's shocking. But obviously, the only thing I'm missing at the moment is a chance to go out and really perform it. I know I can do that, though. We both know we can go out and do it and get used to it again.
Yeah.
It's like knowing you can...
It's like riding a bike.
Yeah, it's like going to the gym. You know you can go back to the gym and start working out and you'd get the muscle back quicker because you've got that muscle memory from before. It's like that, exactly like that. You know you can go back and get those comedy muscles going again quicker because we've got them from before.
We've done it before, yeah.
And it's still up there. And we're still using them on this. We are still performing weekly.
Yeah.
I
still the PAMT still needs to be finished. That's my main goal at the moment.
That's less performing though, isn't it? I think that's a harder thing for me when you're not doing live stuff and that. It's harder to think of that as
it is
performing.
really performing for me. Cause
you are when you're doing the voices.
I really enjoy doing all the voices as well.
That's a good point, actually. Yeah, there's that aspect.
There's so much fun.
How do you do it? Do you record it in like one go?
You record it all in one go initially.
Like doing one voice and the next voice.
Yeah, just all in one. And then you cut it all down into the individual sketches, and then you line up the sketches so that the I don't know. Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Carry on. Then.
What was I saying?
About like when you're recording it.
So yeah, you record it all in one long, line, and it takes about 45 minutes for a half hour.
Yeah, record like essentially like a table read.
Yeah, essentially a table read for one person, and then as I say, you cut it down into the individual sketches, and then you cut them down into the individual voices, and then you stagger them in like a program to make it sound like a natural conversation. And one of the things I've found to do that really helps is, especially if you've got like a pause that you want to do naturally, is you sort of listen to the thing and you wait for the pause as you would react to it.
Yeah. And
then you sort of go, a little bit too early, a little bit too late.
Yeah.
And then you sort of gradually line it up, and then that seems to work. I don't know why.
It sounds very similar to how I think about like when I'm editing music.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it like on the beat, like I would playing it.
Exactly. And if I'm trying to say it at exactly the same point as the voice in the recording is trying to say it, that's bang on.
Yeah.
You know?
I know exactly what you mean, yeah. You're trying to make it naturally come through the conversation. Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
And then once you've got that, you've got the structure of each one of the characters in the sketch, and then it's just down to you to really hone each one of the voices so that they actually sound like individual people.
You can redo the voices if you want, and that you can redo.
Exactly, and that happens a lot. Quite often, like a voice that I use as the temporary one is completely different to the one that I use as the final one.
Oh, you might change the whole voice in general.
Entirely.
I see. I see. So you get something down straight away.
Yeah.
That's such a good idea a lot of the time because people procrastinate about when I write something down or put something down, is it going to be good enough right away?
Oh, yeah, you can't.
No, it won't be.
No, you can't let that affect you because the whole
just
point.
Just got to put it down.
Yeah, there was a real great quote from Neil Gaiman when he was writing. He said, the whole point of the second draft is to make it look like you knew what you were doing the entire time.
I'd say that before the third draft.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? It's like the whole point of it is like you write something first of all, you study it, you look at it, you go, what can I do to make it better? And then you make it better.
Yeah.
And then you look at it again and you go, is there anything else I can do? Oh, there is. Okay, make it better. And like one of the best things you can do, especially when writing a sketch or a scene or something like that, is write one version of it and then write an entirely different version of it that still gives you the same beats.
Yeah.
And then you can look at the two and compare them and go, well, actually, I like a bit of that from that. I like a bit of that from that.
Yeah.
And I like a bit of that from that. And then you can sort of combine it into a newer version that sort of takes the elements of both and gives you a better scene overall. You know?
Yeah, I never thought about that, like specifically doing that, but it makes perfect sense.
I've done it so many times, especially on a
I just
sketch.
keep rewriting normally. I never thought about it like that.
No, especially on a sketch where there's one where you're like, I don't know how to fix this.
Yeah.
Like, I know there's something missing, but it needs to be just right. There's a perfect example of that.
I'm not writing. I like that kind of stuff. That's why.
Yeah, but you know, it's still something you can sort of enact.
Okay.
But like, there was a sketch I was doing which was a satire.
Satire.
What?
What?
A satire is where satire comes from. A
I think a satyr is a Indian instrument.
No, that's a different thing entirely. A satyr
Sitar.
a satyr is a goat-legged man from Greek culture, like ancient Greek culture.
Oh, okay, so it is a different thing.
Yeah, and it's sort of built into various other cultures throughout the years. The idea of a satyr has been around for ages in witchcraft and stuff like that, right?
A goat man.
A goat man.
Yeah, it's a devil.
Sort of, but like they're
people-
not actually supposed to be devilish if they're satyrs.
No, but I mean, some people.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, it's been around all different.
But that's literally what comes into the sketch.
Yeah.
So, like, initially I was writing it, and it was just two Cockney blokes who were a bit racist to this satire. I was like, it doesn't feel right. It doesn't have something. It's missing something. I don't know what it is.
It's just people being racist for no fucking reason.
Yeah, no, but the whole point is that I'm making a point about racism with a satire. Anyway,
I just want to be racist.
yeah, but this I sort of started rewriting it, and I was like, oh, but what if one of the motherfuckers sounded like he was from Shakespeare? And I started writing one of the characters in iambic pentameter, the method of writing of Shakespeare, that language. That's what it's referred to.
I don't even want to know, you know.
It's referred to as iambic
I don't even
pentameter.
want to know what that means.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's obviously to do with the
It's verily.
set out of
Thou
how
art
to-
her, blah,
yeah,
blah, blah,
yeah,
blah. Yeah.
No,
But anyway, I was like, this...
stupid language
I was
that
like,
is.
that's the
We
point.
teach it in school like it's like the epitome of
like,
great
all-
writing.
yeah.
Fucking tarded as
But
hell.
I used that as both of the characters behind the wall, and suddenly the whole scene pops. Because it's like, there's this satyr who's just this normal fucking dude who's just trying to sell...
satire for the satire.
Yeah. And he's just trying to sell some fucking produce. And these motherfuckers behind the wall talking in their flowery, stupid language, just like the flowery, stupid language they use in fucking the Houses of Parliament and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like there's so many.
You're saying, there's an
I get
extra
these
little-
layers to it
Yeah.
where it's like it's dumbass people with stupid old opinions versus people who just want to fucking help.
Well,
Yeah.
there's
Anyway.
not many people out there that just want to help.
But you know what I mean? It's
They do exist, though.
They
I
definitely
mean, we
exist.
have to acknowledge.
But
that.
trade is a thing that should be free and open, was basically my fucking point. But I'm sure Trump would disagree.
No,
He
what
loves
you
his
want to
tariffs.
about Trump would disagree about trade being open. Well, I don't know. Again, doesn't he want that actually, or does he want just? He wanted to be the same for everything, apparently.
Yeah.
But that means better for America.
Yeah.
I think that's what that means.
Yeah,
though.
because everything's basically linked to the dollar, so yeah.
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 But apparently, wasn't there some kind of deal made between us and him recently?
Yeah,
Last
I
few
think it
days?
was like both were doing 10% or something like that. I can't remember what it was.
But then he left the G7 like early or something. I gotta get back to the war room and have a look what's going on with this here Iran. I'm sure that was Donald Trump's accent. Then that was
I'm
perfect,
sure
I
that's
think.
exactly what he sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard the man.
People famously reenact his voice all the time, and it's just like that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, this fucking topic.
Yes. So you saw a little bit of it, you know, when I was making the picture and all that, and
I
you've
did.
seen the name of the episode. Do you know anything of what I'm talking about here?
I know a bit, yeah. I know a bit about the thing itself. So I've got an idea of how this might have happened.
I'm going to show a little picture first of all, you know, that might, out of context, not make too much sense, I suppose, but, you know, it says everything for what we're doing today. Or did I want that man right there and that statue right there? Not a very good picture of the statue, I'm not going to lie.
No.
Although it is, it's a really good picture, you know, it shows everything,
Yeah.
but it makes it look fucking fake. I thought it wasn't the right one, to be honest, when I first saw it.
Yeah.
I had to double check, and it is the right one. But I suppose if you're tearing down a human body to the point where it's just muscle and all that, you know, and leftover bits of bone,
For an
cartilage,
art piece, quote unquote.
for an art piece, it will look weird.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's pretty agreeable, isn't
It's
it?
going to look unusual.
But that is a legitimate, real human body there. I wonder if YouTube might moan about having it on. I don't know, actually, you know.
Dunno.
Because it's literally, that is a dead body right there.
Yeah.
And
It's just artfully arranged.
and that is what we're going to be talking about today. That is Christopher, what is his name again now? Christopher Erick. Oh, there's something I'm missing in between there. Christopher, hold on, bear with me, I've got it here. Christopher Erick. Oh, I don't fucking know. We'll find out eventually.
Tom Eric.
Christopher Todd Erick.
Erick.
There we go. Cool. Yeah. And his mom with the utter belief that that is her son, and we will get into his story in just a second when I finish rolling.
Yeah.
But yeah, you said you know something.
I know something about this kind of stuff. So people have seen this all over the internet for years. It's been
an
in sort
online
of
thing. Don't
Guinness
take too many
World,
details.
yeah, it's been in Guinness World Records things and stuff
Really?
like that. Yeah.
What?
It was like it was in one of
In
the
the
Guinness.
Expo.
Yeah. There's been all sorts of like coverage of it over the years, but as it's gone on, it has slowly gotten a little bit creepier because it's not quite as sort of interesting science exhibit as it seems, and more sort of seedy backwater.
What? Yeah, I mean, they're dead people after all.
Yeah, but there's specific kinds of dead people,
Yeah,
which we'll get more into later.
Okay, then. So the image you just saw, though, as we said, that had gone viral across the internet. The young dude on the right, and possibly on the left, actually, as well, was Christopher Todd Erick, did you say?
Yeah.
Christopher Todd Erick. He died in 2012 under very suspicious circumstances. The image shows a body currently on display in a museum. Christopher's mother believes it is him. And actually, it's not just Christopher's mother. I say just Christopher's mother, but it's not just her that believes it. Many people believe it. And we'll see why. So the case is bizarre and settling the sense on a mother's relentless fight to uncover the truth about what really happened to her son. Christopher Todd Erick was born on September 27, 1989 in Dallas County, Texas. He is said to have had a peaceful childhood, and at the time of the incident, when it started, he was 23 years old and was described by his mother as full of life. Well, that wouldn't last.
No.
Passionate about sports and deeply devoted to his faith.
That never helps.
I don't know why. It didn't surprise me that they were church people.
It's always a church person, a person who gets themselves into this kind of shit. I don't know why, but they do.
I've got a few stories as well afterwards, by the way, of other stupid art things that we can mention if we get a chance.
Nice.
Because it made me think about other... Because when I saw that this was art, I was like, it made a bit more sense than some of the other things later, though.
Yeah.
Christopher was said to attend church regularly, had a close relationship with his friends and family and God, and showed no signs of serious mental or emotional issues other than the God that we mentioned.
Yeah, I mean that's got to be dealt with at some point, but we're okay with it.
Well, it definitely was.
I don't think he believed in God after what happened to him. Jesus Christ.
He might have done, who knows, man. We don't know what happened.
We don't know.
Well, spoilers.
Yeah.
According to his mother, Kim, he was a happy young man with dreams and plans for the future. Where's my lighter? Lighter! Oh, lighter! My ball
How do
is
you lose
lighter.
Lighters so regularly?
Aye, man. Constant, isn't it?
It's like you drop them through a wormhole.
This is literally why I used to have just I'd buy packs of lighters and just scatter them around my room. I think you've seen me do it.
Yeah, he's found one.
There you go.
One he dropped in, it falls out of another one. There's like a little fucking dispenser of a vortex of time and space outside of reality, just full of lighters. And each time you drop one in, another one falls the fuck out.
I mean, that is true as well.
Yeah.
But the reason they fall into those wormholes is because I have a habit of leaving them on my crotch and then getting up and flinging them.
Just miles away.
It happens all the time,
Yeah.
generally.
Yep. That's how 90% of lighters get lost.
Like that.
Oh yeah.
And by other people.
Yeah, but definitely, that's one of the main reasons. Like the
yeah.
amount of times I've been like, I'm completely out of fucking lighters, and you go and buy a lighter, and then suddenly your room's just full of the fuckers. You're like, what the fuck happened here?
Yeah. If you're a reprobate that smokes in their rooms, anyway.
Well,
some people would do that.
who would do that?
Yeah. You audio people know we're better than that.
Yeah.
You video people definitely don't. According to his mother, Kim... Oh, I said that. I'll start again. According to his mother, Kim, he was a happy young man with dreams and plans for the future. However, like most of us, Christopher's life wasn't without all sunshine and cum-splats.
Oh.
So it wasn't all sunshine and cum-splats.
Yeah.
His parents, Kim, Eric Smith and Stephen, got divorced and he lived with his father in Houston. The relationship between his parents was not an overly civil one. I would not know anything about that type of parental relationship myself.
No.
Arguing over anything until they got divorced, then argued over Christopher and how best to raise him thereafter.
Right.
As the norm goes in those situations, though.
Yeah.
Christopher and his mom has always been had always been close until something drastically changed in the months leading up to the tragedy in 2012. Christopher's father had sent him to an all-boys boarding school in Houston, Texas, an institution Kim described as suspicious. According to her, the place had a dark reputation with reports of abuse and even mysterious deaths
Jesus.
involving other young men. We'll get into more of that later as well. Kim claims that under his dad's orders, all her communication with Christopher was completely cut off. It wasn't just him, no, he was not allowed to receive visitors or make phone calls in general, it is said, leaving her without any contact with her son. But I don't know how many like other friends and stuff he had anyway,
Right,
so who else, you know. It doesn't really talk too much about that, but I don't get the vibe that he had a load of friends. He says he has friends, but
Yeah.
I say that, he might be a party animal for all I know.
Some of those Christian people are. Some of them are fucking atoning for something they do on the weekends.
That's true. That forced isolation was the first clear sign that something was very wrong. Kim and others also claimed that Christopher and others at school were being given excessive doses of testosterone at the boarding school without any reason why.
What? Why?
I don't know. We'll get into that more
This is
later.
an alpha male school.
Maybe, the boys' boarding school. Maybe they catch any boys maybe they catch any boys doing things to each other.
Jesus, you all need to be ripped as fuck by the fucking summer or you're expelled.
Or just have giant testicles. She never understood why this was happening, but she believed the father knew about it and had approved it.
Right.
The allegations raised disturbing questions about why Christopher was isolated, who was involved in what, and possibly more importantly, what was really going on at that boarding school. On November 8th, 2012, Christopher Todd Erick, son of Kim and Stephen, was found dead at his parental grandmother's house in Houston. He was just 23 years old. Understandably, the news devastated Kim, but a usual story about a mom losing her son was about to take a strange turn. So, yeah, there's not loads of information about... Well, we got more information coming up about, the death itself.
Right.
But about, him before that.
Right.
It says that he was isolated,
Well, it's standard news reporter stuff.
Yeah.
That you're probably getting. It's just the basest of base facts about the person.
Yeah. Because, I mean... You just see that there is a lot of evidence for some of this stuff. I was dubious about the amount of evidence at first.
Yeah.
But, yeah, a lot of this stuff seems to check out, though, anyway.
Yeah, as time goes on.
Yeah, from what I saw after as well, writing it up. It doesn't really point out... I've never really been able to figure out why he was at his grandmother's house, where he was found dead, and where the grandmother was. And that, in general, that's the one part of it I hadn't been able to figure out.
Yeah.
Everything kind of glosses over that, and
Yeah.
but I thought he was at this place. So why is he at the grandmother's house when he died?
Yeah.
Because it will come... Because obviously, at first, it's just talked about it as if it... natural causes or taking his own life. So at first the cause of death was listed as cardiac arrest, but the official story quickly changed, and according to the second revised death certificate, Christopher actually died from cyanide poisoning.
Fucking hell.
The cause of death was marked as undetermined, as authorities suggested it could have been self-inflicted or due to natural causes, or possibly something else, but no definitive conclusion was ever reached.
Do you know that there was a guy once who really, really, really liked the taste of apple pips?
I know they have cyanide in them.
Yeah, and this motherfucker saved a shitload of apple pips, put them all in a bowl,
Weirdo.
sat down in front of his fucking game or whatever that he was going to watch, and then just started chowing down on handfuls of apple pips. And of course, they find him the following day just fucking dead from cyanide poisoning.
Yeah. Fucking idiot,
Don't
man.
eat apple pips, people. It's got cyanide in them.
Yeah, the thing, you just eat almonds, because that's the taste, isn't it, of cyanide. You always hear the smell.
Apparently, yeah, ammonia. Not ammonia.
Almond.
Almond, yeah.
Yeah, that's where, yeah.
Almond.
Very different smells.
Yeah, ammonia's not fucking... it's a gross smell.
Huh?
It's a gross smell.
What?
Your piss.
Oh, ammonia is a good
Ammonia,
smell.
yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not necessarily piss, is it, though, really? It's more like the painfulness smell, really.
Yeah, but it's part of piss.
Yeah, it's more like the bleachy smell that you get, like the ammonia's in bleach and shit,
It's
isn't it? I
pretty
think.
close to piss.
Yeah. I don't know though. I don't know because most things don't have ammonia smell in their piss.
It breaks down into.
You've been around
ammonia.
cats a lot, which is why for you it's probably just piss.
No, actually, ammonia breaks down. Urea breaks down into ammonia. I think over time.
The piss.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, is that what it?
Yeah.
But cats, you always hear about it straight away. You can smell it though. You know, it's
Yeah, I
heading
think
market
that's probably
territory.
just the way they.
Maybe it
fucking-
breaks down quickly
Yeah.
because
Or maybe they already start the process because they're dirty bastards
yeah, true.
in their bladder to be like, yeah,
Because apparently, if you have like a male
that's
cat,
mine now.
you can they piss
That's
over everything,
mine.
don't they? About
Yeah.
it when you don't cut their balls off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't got a girl cat, but apparently they bleed on everything too.
Yeah, that was one of my favourite things in fucking Red Dwarf, was the cat. He used to go around just spraying his scent on everything. Like, that's mine, and this is mine. Ooh, all of that's mine.
That ball, because that would have totally cut his nuts off.
Wow.
Oh,
It's a giant spaceship, innit? No one gives a fuck.
Oh, he's annoying though.
Yeah.
Just that cat's annoying. I don't even know any of them enough really.
Yeah.
What did I get? Yeah, the cause of death was marked as. Oh yeah, already done that. Sorry. Okay, so tests confirmed the presence of cyanide in Christopher's system. How he came in contact with the poison remains a mystery still, though. From that, the report also noted there were illegal substances in his system, but didn't specify which ones.
Interesting.
Is that like drugs to put him out, or party drugs?
I don't know.
Yeah, we literally don't know.
We don't know.
Could be either. Could be both.
You'd sort of think they'd specify that.
Well, that's the thing that I don't think. I don't know how much the actual how much of an investigation is going on.
That's crazy, though. Like, why wouldn't you investigate the death of a kid?
Well, I don't know. It's because, well, from what I've seen, it's good. I think they mention it specifically in a minute, but nothing I've already said that you can't really.
Oh, conducted an autopsy there. Documented 2 medical conditions.
Oh yeah. But I was going to say about how they can't say specifically how it was ingested, whether accidental or natural.
Yeah.
The pathologist who conducted the autopsy documented 2 medical conditions in Christopher's coronary. Thank you. Artery malformation. Christopher's right coronary artery had an abnormal structure with 3 small openings instead of 1 large main vessel. This results in possible reduced blood flow to parts of the heart, increasing the risk of cardiac complications under stress.
Oh, shit.
The pathologist also discovered a recent myocardial infection.
Well, we know they were talking about steroids, and steroids are illegal in most states in the US, so it could just be that was what it was. I mean, that would definitely put your heart under fucking duress.
Oh, that
Taking steroids on a daily fucking basis.
He had an infection which resulted in damage to the heart caused by a lack of oxygen, estimated to be between a few hours and a day and a half old before the death. And there was also a small tear in the wall of the aorta with blood accumulation in surrounding connective tissue. But the injury was recent, but not considered to be direct cause of death, though.
Right.
So same with the other one too. That was. So even though they had them there, they don't think that caused him to die, though. Just because of just been existing heart conditions,
Right.
I know a few people my age have had heart conditions, didn't know it until something happened. It's more common than you think.
Yeah, unfortunately, it really is.
Because of the amount of shit that goes into us nowadays.
Yeah, we don't eat healthy.
Not even that. A lot of the time there is other stuff too that, like, it's not even about eating, just stuff going into us.
I mean, the amount of people who fucking remove the DPFs in their fucking cars and shit, you're breathing that in every fucking day. That's got to be at least a couple of cigarettes worth.
So many things in cars that just abbreviate everything, don't they?
Yeah.
DPS.
DPF.
DPF.
Yeah.
Diaper.
Delta Papa Foxtrot.
I can't stand for that, though.
No.
I'm going to say, yeah. Yeah.
Diesel particulate filter.
Okay. Okay. So initially the pathologist suspected the coronary malformation had led to Christopher's death, but the cyanide, of course, changed his thought entirely. He concluded cyanide poison was the lethal factor, yet he still couldn't determine whether it had been ingested intentionally, accidentally, or administered by someone else.
Right.
Hence why I'm assuming they were just like, probably just leave it and end it. The estimated time of death ranged from 6 to 24 hours for the autopsy, which was performed a day after the body was found, like, I don't know, a while after, like a day after. On November 8th, 2012, despite Kim's suspicions pointing to Christopher's father as being involved, authorities found no sufficient evidence to charge anyone. And in 2013, a grand jury reviewed the case, but according to sources, chose not to indict anyone in connection to Christopher's death. The case remained as undetermined. So that's kind of that first half done there. So they're saying, like, there's no evidence to do anything.
We've got a dead body.
Yeah. Well, no, that's the thing.
Interesting.
Because we'll get onto the next. Because some of this stuff is a bit like, you read that, and then a bit in a minute will be a bit confusing. But I'm assuming that's why they're pointing out, 6 to 24 hours before the autopsy. But the autopsy, he was found at 8 a.m., I believe it was. And he was found at 4 a.m., sorry. And the autopsy was apparently done at 8 a.m.
Right.
So whether that means it's found at 4 a.m., then the next day, like 24, 28 hours later,
Yeah.
the autopsy was done, or whether it means 4 hours later the autopsy was done. Either way, it was a quick autopsy.
Yeah.
Which is key. Because, so his mother, Kim, completely rejects the official version and argues Christopher had no reason to give up on life as he was active, went to church, had friends, had a stable life, but of course she wasn't around him near the end, though. The change in the death certificate from cardiac arrest to cyanide poison, the lack of clarity about the cyanide entered the system only deepened her belief that something sinister had happened. She believed Christopher's death was a murder and pointed directly at his father, Stephen. Her suspicion started with the way she was informed about his death. According to Kim, Stephen didn't notify her immediately after Christopher passed away.
That's weird.
Yeah, this is especially weird. He claimed the body had already been cremated, but never gave her the ashes. Obviously, after didn't tell us straight away. Quick autopsy, cremated.
Yeah.
Which I've heard about other stories like that, so that thing can happen.
Yeah.
Kim found it extremely suspicious. Why wouldn't a father allow a mother to see her son's body? Why was the cremation carried out so quickly and without her approval?
Yeah.
Which I think you can do though, because he was older. I don't think they would need both their approvals. I don't know. I think normally it's just like a next of kin. It's one. I don't think you need two. Kim turned her attention to the boarding school where Christopher had been before his death and said earlier she claims the place was known for questionable practices, including administering testosterone, as we said, which, like you were saying, could have linked to it. And there was no evidence linking the testosterone to the cyanide. What alarmed her, but of course, if you're getting, say, dark web steroids, testosterone, you have no idea what's in them. What alarmed her most was learning other young men from the same school had also died under mysterious circumstances, reinforcing her belief that the place was dangerous. But the most shocking moment in the case came years after Christopher's death, when Kim visited the Real Bodies exhibition in Las Vegas. The Real Bodies exhibition is a travelling show that features plastinated human bodies for educational purposes. Should we, I'll show one of those bodies. That wasn't. Yeah, actually, that's one of the bodies to the left there. It's posed in a thinker position. So I've never heard that before. Plastinated bodies. I assume it's just literally put a look a bit, skin all that taken off, and then essentially laminated.
Well, they fill all of the blood vessels with plasticine, essentially.
So.
And all of the muscle fibre and stuff like that, so they can sort of pose the body and then hold it in place.
Okay. I hadn't thought about exactly how they do that, but that makes sense. And I'm guessing it's kind of like, is it like a bit of a layer too?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's that then. Oh, well, I've lost my... Hold on. There you go. Okay. The real... the exhibit, which has toured multiple countries, is known for its controversial approach to showcasing real preserved bodies propped up in different poses to display human anatomy. Yeah. As Kim walked through the exhibit, she stopped at display number 27, where a plastinated body was posed in the position of the thinker, the one we just saw. What she saw left her frozen. She is absolutely convinced that the body on display is her son, Christopher Todd Erick. She claims the resemblance is undeniable. The height, the weight, even the facial structure matched Christopher perfectly, albeit skinless. Kim brought two I don't know why I added that. Kim brought 2 photos of Christopher to the museum, one from his teenage years and another taken shortly before his death. She compared the photos to the plastinated body and became even more convinced, as did other people when sharing them later on social media. They noted that even though tattoos don't come up, you can sometimes see like essentially like scarring and stuff on some of the under muscle and that. Like there is a picture actually I've got that shows that. Let me find it. Obviously not that one. Oh my God, it's giant. Hold on, Jesus Christ.
My word.
Hmm?
They really wanted you to see it.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Come in. Oh, wrong one. So there's like, the idea is that there is some kind of like showing of that tattoo at the side.
Potentially.
But yeah, I mean it's hard. It's hard to really know without seeing the rest of it and stuff, you know, and comparing. But that's like that's like an example of some of the stuff that they were talking about, though. And there is like a picture of how his face matches up a bit more as well. That's a nice bit of a picture. But you can see like, you know, like the similar nose, you can see similar mouth, brows and stuff. I see like, you know, the jawline as well. Some of the other pictures I saw had a bit more detail. Yeah. But I could see, you know, like, but then again, obviously you're also going to think, is it just a case of a mum seeing her son everywhere?
There's a lot of people who've got a lot of similar facial structures as well.
Yeah, of course.
It's like I know I've met multiple people who've got like Willem Dafoe face. You know? Yeah. You can tell a Willem Dafoe from a mile off. There's loads of them. Like I've even seen a female Dafoe once.
I know what you're saying.
Some people got Dafoe face.
Yeah.
You know?
Some people got Beasley face.
Some people got Beasley face. Yeah.
That's normally after an accident, though. To be fair. She tried to get answers from the staff, asking who the person in display case 27 was, because you'd imagine it'd be quite easy to just be like, no, it's not that person. Yeah. Obviously, I wouldn't expect them to be able to say yes or who it is. No. But you could think they could say, no, it's not this person.
Well, they probably don't know who it is.
Well, they fucking should.
Probably just bought a fucking body.
Oh, that's even worse, ain't it, though? However, she was told that out of respect for the deceased and due to confidentiality, no information could be shared. She found that suspicious, as for reasons we just said, or at least confirm where the bodies came from, etc. She started digging through obscure internet forums where she came across disturbing claims. A supposed former employee of the Real Bodies exhibition alleged in an anonymous post that the acquisition of bodies was entirely illegal and the oversight was practically non-existent, which
seems right.
I could buy it. Yeah. Once again, with anything when somebody whistleblows and stuff, without a lot of investigation, could just be complete bull. But I could buy it. I could see it. Because it can't be easy, because they've got a lot of bodies. It can't be easy.
Yeah, and the thing is as well, the more I can start sort of explaining more of what I know about this as well. There's been lots of sort of rumours on the internet and things.
Yeah, feel free to just like jump in as much as you want, by the way.
Yeah. About people. People say that they were purchasing bodies from like Chinese prisons, prisons in other fucking areas of Asia and stuff where people had died, or you know if they came
across people that. You know, somebody that was like, oh, well, you know, we could off some people from this boarding school. Yeah,
but you can also, they can say, oh, well, we'll take bodies from, you know, the ones that are supposed to be used in medical schools and stuff. We can purchase those because we can say it's a scientific thing.
Put on a tinfoil hat, what if it's like a cult thing or, you know, just a boarding school, giving them testosterone to build them up first.
Yeah, it could be. But ultimately, the fact is,
muscle, surely.
You do, yeah. The fact is, though, it's quite clearly not coming from a quote unquote fucking donated body.
Really? Yeah. You feel like from what you've seen
from the vast amount of stuff I've seen on the internet, it seems more and more likely that they're purchasing the bodies from somewhere. We're not sure where, but they're purchasing bodies. And it's not uncommon to do, because there was a story about a guy, and it sort of came up again recently. He had his body donated to science. Yeah. And he found out a few years later what they did with it as a test.
Okay.
They blew it up with a rocket.
Well, he didn't find out.
No,
surely.
he found out.
How did he
I
find out?
don't know how he found out.
He's
but
dead?
He found out. No, his mum was the one who was who was blown up.
Oh.
He gave his mum's
Sorry,
body away to science, and science tore it apart with a rocket.
Fucking hell. I don't know how to feel about that because it's like, well, it was funny for science then. Not the kind of science you'd have hoped.
I know.
But do you get to pick and choose, really? Should you get to pick and choose?
Do you get to pick and choose?
I don't want this because that's probably for they probably were trying to figure out if this would kill a person.
I'm pretty
They might have saved.
Pretty sure it would have done.
Yeah, that's uncertain in the end.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
It seems like it might have been a by the numbers. Yes, of course it will rip up a
And
person.
you may think that your body's going to go to medical science and they're going to find a way to sort of use your brain as a sort of a neural network or something. It's going to be a fascinating thing. No, it's probably just going to be opened up by some uni student who's just been on a bender the night before. They can't really see what they're doing properly, but they're trying to pull the veins out from wherever your arm is. And the fact is, it's still a noble pursuit because those people do need to learn this shit because they're going to be doing it on real people soon.
That's the problem. Yeah, I mean that is legitimately medical science.
Yeah, but it's just unfortunately, if you don't donate your body to science, don't expect it to be the most.
Yeah, you might get lucky. Your body might be used in uncovering, but that's why it's better to not tell anyone because you just don't know.
That's true.
Because then you're just like, I donated someone's body to medical science. But they donated their body.
A lot of Jane Does.
You can't really donate someone's body.
Yeah,
but
a lot of Jane Does, John Does, that kind of thing. They turn up in medical science.
And this could have, his body could have just been labelled as a John Doe because his body apparently was cremated.
Yeah.
And it would make sense because I thought if you had the body cremated apparently and then never had the ashes, what was that? Why didn't you just put some ashes in the thing? But
yeah,
there doesn't need to be it's hard to do though. I think
it's not that hard.
I know.
No.
It doesn't matter because he wouldn't give them to her from the sound of it. They're that contentious.
Yeah.
But there was another person that kind of goes with what you were saying that came out that was new to the team that approached her specifically and told her that staff members were where the bodies came from questionable sources, but he didn't have any further details.
Yeah.
The plastination process is used to preserve the bodies during plastination. Organic tissues are replaced with polymers, making DNA testing extremely difficult or even impossible. Kim requested a DNA test on the body in display case 27, but the exhibit declined, saying the process made such testing unfeasible. However, she argues that if the exhibit had nothing to hide, it should at least release an official statement or cooperate with her investigation. The silence from the real bodies exhibition has only fueled more suspicion, but at the same time, not in any manner. They just probably want to ignore it completely.
Well, yeah.
Because it brings a lot of bad press to them.
Yeah, they don't want anyone thinking about this. It made me think twice about going there because I'd sort of seen it in a movie at one point. I was like, oh, that seems interesting.
It does, but
then I saw more of the stuff about the sort of background of it. I was like, I'm kind of glad I never fucking went.
Yeah, because I do really think that if that's the thing that's happening, you're showing human bodies and all that, and it's controversial.
Yeah.
It feels like at the very least you could do is show where the bodies come from.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be hard.
It shouldn't be hard to have the fucking paperwork.
And also, do it if it's legitimately done. You could do it without giving out any identities to.
Yeah.
It's just a number. It does feel really suspicious.
Feels fucking dodge, bro.
It really does.
Feels real fucking dodge.
When I first started reading this and that, man, I was saying at the beginning, I was like, "This is what are we on about here?"
Yeah.
But I get it. I totally see it. Whether it is him or not, that could be not
I don't know
related
if it's
at all.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sold that.
Yeah,
I think it's just a mother who's lost her son, who's trying to find some explanation to it. Which is horrifying, but I don't know if this is the route. I don't know if it's actually going to be what she thinks, because there's so many people with similar facial structures. There's so many people with similar fucking...
I think if it was him, that they wouldn't have any clue to place. I don't think they'd have any clue.
No, I don't think they'd have any idea at all.
No.
The body comes to them probably pre-prepped, and they just fucking fill it full of fucking polymer.
I'd be surprised.
The person who did it is probably somewhere in China. They've got no fucking way of talking to them and finding out.
Let's do a quick little bit of Google or something, because I would be surprised if you really, you've got all that, you can see the muscle and stuff still there. Surely you can get DNA from it still. That seems weird to me.
Yeah, I think that's a bit bullshit. But I think it's not because of that. I think it's because they know that they don't want people to know that it's not donated, just in general.
Yeah, I was just wondering if the science is legit or not.
Yeah.
Can you get DNA from a... Is that like similar to like embalming, do you think?
Similar, probably, yeah.
No, you typically cannot retrieve viable DNA from a plastinated body, at least in most cases. Here's why. Dehydrated tissues chemically alters and replaces cell contents, fixes protein, potentially damaging DNA, cures the tissue with heat or gas. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I suppose the DNA is not going to be repairing and regenerating after you're dead. Do you know what I mean? Like cells and stuff would. The ones that are there are just going to die, aren't they? So this kit fucks up all the cells that are left. I get it.
Yeah.
It makes sense then.
The thing is, again, it's like I don't think it's likely to be
bones
her son.
or teeth.
Out of all of the people in all the world that are going to be pulled into one of these things, it's very unlikely it's going to be your son. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's extremely unlikely.
It's so unlikely. Just the sheer cosmic fucking luck that would require.
But at the same time, though, there have been much crazier stories that I've read.
True, but I'm sure there are people. I'm sure there are people who are actually related to some of the bodies who have no idea and have been to the exhibit and looked at it and gone, "Oh, that's cool."
But I mean, even crazier coincidences.
Not Uncle fucking Charles.
Yeah, I think about some of the stories we read before. Remember about like twins separated at birth, somehow leaving the same lives.
Yeah.
Or like people, like doing the exact same thing. It's just just crazy little coincidences. People like those twins, like marrying people with the same name, and or then people that had done something years before and then just happened to meet up later on in the same situation. Or the guy who caught a baby catching another baby.
Yeah.
There's so many. He might just be a serial baby. Like he might be pulling them out.
Yeah. Might be getting people to chuck babies out windows.
Yeah, and catching them to make him look like a hero.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Not impossible.
But what I'm saying, there have been crazy coincidences, legitimately. Yeah. This whole, Watch Mojo story lists about them.
I don't think this is it, though.
I don't think there's any evidence here that there is.
No.
But it could be.
Yeah.
Which is the thing. But it is strange, though. Like, is this...
I could be fucking Tom Cruise in disguise. It's unlikely. I'm not very likely to pull off my face and, do a Mission Impossible.
I want to see if he knows it again. Why is Christopher Todd Erick's mom, Kim, disliked by his dad, Stephen? I want to try and figure out, I want to see something from the other side, why. Maybe she's a fucking nutcase, is what I'm saying.
Couldn't find any credible information.
Specifically disliked by her, if you came across a remote claim, could you share where? Oh wow, I've never seen this before. Like where it's asking for information from us. Wow. Computer. You haven't got the shit anymore. Christopher Todd Erick sadly passed away under suspicious circumstances as his mother Kim has been pushing for the DNA test after questioning the official investigation. There wasn't one from the sounds of it though. His birth record confirms he was born in Steve and that passing occurred at his grandma's home. See, it's that as well, which I still don't understand, like why... that could be completely...
falsified,
No, I mean, that could be just completely innocent anyway.
Oh,
he was feeling crap, went to his grandmother's, died there. Could have wanted to go there to kill himself so that he wasn't left for days before being found.
Maybe.
There's all different things.
Maybe.
He killed himself.
Sad, but it does happen.
Yeah.
It's the number one cause of male death.
Young males, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me, makes sense, actually, as well, to be fair. I feel like that would be the case either way.
Yeah.
Unless we was back in the day when we was fighting beasts all the time, Yeah.
And then there's a lot of women who go, fucking, what is it? The male loneliness epidemic is a load of bullshit. It's like, people are literally killing themselves, guys. Can we take a fucking step back on this?
See,
not everyone's an absolute arsehole. You know that, right?
if ChatGPT is saying he couldn't find anything about, like, you know, personal thing, maybe Stephen's just never talked about this then openly or anything. Maybe he's just completely silent on it.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't be surprised, you know. It could just
His
be.
mum sounds like, I don't know.
mum
I mean,
just
it could be that
dealing-
the mum's a bit of a handful. To be fair, we don't know.
Or does she's just, you know, like you were saying, her son's died and she's
She's just trying.
she's
to
trying
find
to find
anything,
something to
yeah.
grab onto, yeah.
She wants someone to blame.
Yeah, you can't really say much on that side of it. But the other side of it, with the actual Expo itself, yeah, it sounds suspicious, man.
I don't trust that shit.
Do we know where the real bodies exhibition gets its bodies
From.
Come on, let us know. The bodies exhibited by real bodies in similar shows like Bodies the Exhibition predominantly come from China, sourced through plastination facilities around Dalian. Oh, wow, okay.
Legally donated unclaimed bodies, apparently.
Oh, right.
See, plastinated in China, the vast majority of them are going to be fucking Chinese prisoners.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
it'll be.
Oh, been transported with
Yeah.
yeah. That would not surprise me at all. That's what I...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The no consent documentation.
Allegations of
organism-
executed prisoners. Human rights groups, including medical professionals, lawyers, and politicians, have said that some bodies may belong to executed prisoners, potentially political prisoners, such as Falun Gong practitioners, before consented plastination occurred.
What's the consented?
Yeah, how can it be consented if they were fucking
Yeah. What are you on about?
shot? Do you mind if we use your
Consented
body
by
in a
the
fucking
doctors.
thing? Do you mind? Do you mind? Say yes. No, say
Well,
no.
just tell us no. Yeah, if you mind, just say no.
Say no. Say no.
We'll take your
Cool.
silence as a yes.
Bang. Cool.
I'll tell my wife.
Awesome. We got another body.
But yeah, you know what? That makes so much more sense. Yeah, I think that other side. Okay, that makes even more sense now as to what. And that bone structure.
That's
as
why
well.
I don't. That's why I don't buy it. And
Yeah.
also, the nose looks like it would be like you can imagine an
That bone
Asian
structure on that
like
on that
man's
body.
face. Yeah.
No, he's got a much more of that Asian bone structure, like, because they've got much nicer bone structure than us a lot of the time.
I don't know if that. I don't. I've not spent that much time studying it. Fucking.
You
know,
look at an
Mengele.
Asian guy, generally, they've got good, a lot of them got good bone structure.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Yeah, they got cooler hair than us as
That's
well,
true.
generally. Like they
But
just
they try. They work on their hair.
we
You
all
can't
have
get
to
that
work on
without
our hair.
working it. Yeah, but white ass boys, we don't work on our hair.
Well, you fucking once again speak for yourself.
We cut it short or stick it in a bun.
Right, I mean, I used to work on my hair like crazy. I was going to go get a proper haircut today and start my redoing of my hair, you
Yeah.
know. But then I got lazy and lost my wallet. So
Yeah.
here we are. Well, I can do it now, obviously, we've got money out.
C'est la vie.
That's really interesting, though, because it makes so much sense coming from... I imagine there's loads of Chinese... Is it legal, like, execution and stuff over there? Is that just... Is
I mean, it's
an
legal according to China. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it acknowledged? Is probably a better way to put it, or is it
Probably
just? Yeah, is it something that people?
It's
just
probably
talk
more
about?
like a Russian gulag type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really fucking. Oh, official position. Okay. Okay. They insist the actual official position insists that the bodies come from individuals who died of natural causes. Okay, no, say anything about that. Who are legally unclaimed and not prisoners, have been approved by health departments. Okay. Critics, including university and doctors, disagree, citing a lack of documentation.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What it shouldn't be
It
hard.
should not be hard to get the
That shows
documentation
it
for
right
someone
there.
who donated their body to you.
Usually, young male demographics amongst freshmen. That's a really interesting
Yeah.
point as well. Actually, yeah, young males shouldn't be.
The only ones you've got for the most part.
I could see that why as well, though. At the same
Although
time,
to be fair, at the same time, you don't want a dude jacking it to the fucking the muscles of a lady, which I imagine is going to happen at some point in one of those exhibits. Some
What?
weird pervert is going to come along, find the female one, and just start jacking it. Because that's what fucking people are like. I fucking guarantee.
when you
it.
say jack, I mean is in having a wank.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
jacking it like they're in San Diego, mate.
Fucking hell, you
Fucking horrible.
could be anywhere for that. Trust
Yeah,
me, you
well.
can do it in any state, country, or.
You can, but there's a particular kind of jacking it that happens in San Diego, my friend.
Is that what's that?
I don't know.
Oh,
Never been there.
what kind of jacking? I want to know now.
Well, let's go to fucking San Diego.
I don't want
find
to.
out.
I don't want to go and physically find out.
Well, that's the only way.
We could probably interview some victims.
Some people, yeah.
Okay.
But I think they forget about it. You know, what happens in San Diego stays in San Diego. Literally, they've got a mind warp that happens. It's like takes your memories.
They got Men in Black there.
Yeah. It's called mushrooms.
Oh, okay. Facility near. Oh, okay. There's a connection to a facility near political prisons. That is really interesting. The young male
that's pretty fucking dark, isn't
it? Exhibit claims China unclaimed bodies plastination worldwide. What? That's a weird way to put it.
Yeah.
So they're acknowledging it's China as well, then actually, still, weren't they?
Yeah.
But they're just but it's like where from China and that.
And what?
It feels very strange. That
It's dodgy circumstances.
It
across the
really
board, mate.
feels. And it's like, how is this in such big? Well, how is this in such big places in America? They've got the money. Ain't they?
Well, yeah. And the thing is, people go.
And that would make sense. Well,
yeah.
they've got the money as well because they maybe given it by like these.
And they're paying
political
taxes on
things.
it, I'm sure. You know, they're just fucking. In fact, if anyone's going to pay their taxes, it's going to be the people with illegal bodies. They're really going to pay their taxes. You're going to get every fucking cent off of those motherfuckers.
Yeah, you don't want to get audited for that.
Yeah.
I don't even know how the audit would work over between for China.
No.
I don't think it could work.
I don't know.
I think that would be the end of the audit. And then China, the end.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Stamped,
they could do
approved.
it. I think it'd be more
By
like
order of Xi Jinping.
I think it'd be more like the investigation. It's like, well, we have no way of determining whether he was killed himself or he didn't. So, yeah, undetermined, I guess. I think it's that kind of thing, really.
Yeah.
It's an interesting one. I liked it.
It is.
No, there's no, like I said, there's no like ever going to be any real determination to that specific story, but there could be from the real bodies thing.
Yeah.
They could find out where they're coming from.
Easily. You must be able to.
I wonder if there's any like actual criminal investigations or anything.
You're just pounding Chat GPT, aren't you?
Is there a criminal
I think they say that people use Chat GPT more than they use Google now, to be fair.
I can see that. Is there a criminal investigation into real bodies
Exhibit.
Is there a criminal investigation into real bodies exhibits acquisition of the bodies? Yeah. No.
There is no record. Yeah.
Oh. Targeting the acquisition process of the real body that's in by authorities like FBI, UK police or Chinese law enforcement.
So none of them.
In Australia, 2018, experts including medical professionals and legal bodies urged the New South Wales government to launch an investigation. I guess it didn't though.
No.
In the UK, members of Parliament appears pushed for title licenses and stronger safeguards to verify consent before it.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, once again, it's just pushed for it.
And it never happened, yeah.
Nothing happening.
Because people have money.
It's
And they want money. They want more money.
Can I confirm? Oh, yeah, it's just why no lack of definitive proof. Hence why you need an investigation.
Yeah.
The fuck, man. Regulatory, not
If
criminal
I walked
concerns.
into a pub with a body and I was like, don't worry, I bought it from a perfectly legal bloke, the police would be there in a matter of moments.
It is so strange, yeah.
But you turn up with an exhibit and a ticket entrance and everyone's suddenly like, this is fine.
Well, you'd have to say you went to China to get the body and then came back with it. But don't worry, I'll put paint on it, it's art.
It's art now. This is what I call art. You can't say anything about it and don't complain about the smell. It's part of the art.
That, as we know, art is dumb anyway.
I mean, for the most part, yeah.
Have you ever seen, what comes to your mind if I say to you, like, can you think of some dumb art exhibits that have existed?
There was Tracy Emin's bed, the unmade bed.
What's that?
It was literally just an unmade bed.
Okay.
She slept in the bed.
Right.
She got out of the bed. Art.
Okay. That's art. That's probably better than, like, the banana taped to a wall, though.
That was only funny, though, because someone ate it.
Yeah, but then they replaced it, though.
Yeah. One of the other ones, which was in Nick Offerman's book, he was talking about Yoko Ono, right? And one of Yoko Ono's pieces that really got the attention of John Lennon was an apple.
Right.
And you were paying like £200, which at the time was like thousands of pounds, essentially, you know, in today's money.
Yeah.
for an apple on a pedestal, and the whole point is that you just sat there and watched the apple rot over time, and that was the art.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I kind of understand the interest of that.
I understand the interest and I understand the concept, but I'm not paying 200 fucking quid for it. Even
I
in today's
didn't
prices.
hear that part.
Yeah,
I didn't hear that
This
part.
is 70s prices.
Oh yeah, that's even more. Is what
It was like $3,000.
Yeah. Is it because you're watching it with them, or just because it's theirs? I'm guessing because it's theirs.
Probably because
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, to be fair,
If you
maybe
can
they
get into
dipped
being a
it in
fucking proper artist, you can make a load of money
yeah.
for nothing, for absolute fucking nothing.
Well, you say for nothing, but it's for these amazingly artistic exhibits that we look at, and they make us feel our feels. Like
There was an artist in New York who made all of their sculptures out of dildos and butt plugs.
Did they? No, I think it was like a different country actually, because there's like a street where they like celebrate butt plugs and stuff and dildos.
No, different thing, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this person literally just made like chandeliers out of butt plugs and stuff.
Damn.
It was amazing.
That's great.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see them actually, you know.
You can find them.
Oh, I'm sure we could. Yeah. Okay.
Sculpture butt plug sculptures. That might be the same artist.
I mean, that feels like less of one though. That's supposed to be a
I
Christmas
think it's
tree.
supposed to be a Christmas tree, yeah.
Paul McCarthy.
Go to images, because unfortunately that's the only way we're going to find this shit.
Oh yeah. It takes sculptures made by butt plugs.
Yeah. Oh. Sculptures made with butt plugs.
Yeah. I suppose yeah. If you're saying made by, then it'd be a load of butt plugs building it. You got nothing. What the hell are all these, man?
None of these.
You know, let me show the people just so they can understand what the hell this is showing us right now. There you go.
It's pretty interesting.
Well, there's some butt plugs there. I mean,
There's definitely some butt plugs.
but they're not made from butt plugs though.
No.
Is it without?
I'm really
giant
disappointed
butt plugs?
now. I was hoping that they'd pop up. It was really interesting. As I say, it was like a chandelier of butt plugs.
Oh, maybe that's what we look for that.
Chandelier of butt plugs.
Yeah.
Bug chandelier.
No, any of these look right.
No.
I'm not surprised these do not look like. I bet they don't look like art.
I mean, it's obviously a quite a sort of unique
Niche.
artist, yeah.
Was it in Amsterdam or something?
No, this was shown to me by my aunt in New York.
Oh damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I saw one the other day of this exhibit that's out at the moment. It's a chair that's like covered in diamonds.
Right.
And this, I think it was Portugal, the museum put out a statement for people to respect art because a tourist couple sat down in the chair and broke it. I mean, I looked at it though, and it wasn't cordoned off. It didn't have a side and all this.
Like
It just looked like a chair. I'm like, oh wow. I mean, they sat in a chair.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like a good chair, and I'm not surprised it broke underneath the big guy's weight. But the chair.
It's a fucking chair, guys. If you can't complain when someone sits on something that looks like a fucking chair. You can't do that.
Wow, I did not know that the banana duct tape to a wall sold for 120,000.
Of course it did, because people are idiots.
How could you even buy that though? Because I'm sure they said you had to keep replacing a banana. Every time you do it, it changes.
Maybe, I don't know.
One boy ate
Maybe
a
that's
banana.
part of the joy is
The
you have
artist
to keep buying bananas. Think just
a urinal turned on its back and signed Armut. The first conceptual. Oh, and that was in 1917.
fucking hell.
Damn.
Artist shit.
90.
Jesus fucking Christ.
90 cans.
Intended to critique the commercialisation of art, and one of them sold for €275,000.
Well, to be fair, man, objective complete. Selling 90 cans of your own shit for €275,000.
One can sold for that.
Oh, damn, one can. Oh, buggery.
Yeah.
Oh, heckins. Wow, that's some expensive shit right there, man.
Yeah.
Maybe that was the only one that was like very viable.
He numbered and labelled them like a product.
That was number 1. Edition 1.
Fucking hell.
That was the only one that was. All the rest was the proto shit stuff he was trying to get out.
Yeah.
It must take him a long time to fill up. If that was actually all his own poo, that would take a while.
imagine he did one at a time.
Oh, how
Fill it
big are the
over 3
cans though?
months.
You might be able to fill a few.
Yeah, they're probably not big cans.
Oh, I suppose probably.
They're probably like tuna cans. You can fill a tuna can.
Oh, I was thinking. No, I was thinking more like a proper.
Oh, you were thinking
peas.
of fucking. Oh, that's going to take him a year to shit that much.
Oh, it. You know,
He's got the time. He's going to be earning enough.
Yeah, you got a shit.
Yeah.
Maybe it started out of just like he didn't have
anywhere else to shit in his shit in a can.
He didn't have a sewer system.
It's all right.
I could keep doing this, and people would just say your house smells like shit all the time.
Yeah.
Or I could turn it into art.
I can can this and sell it.
This is what got him into art.
Yeah. Could you imagine if you opened one up and it didn't have shit in it? How fucking pissed off the person would be. This isn't shit. This is fucking petals.
We tested, and it's like cow poop.
Yeah.
It'd be weird to be properly annoyed by that.
Yeah.
This is just as strange. Look, 2,000 paid heroin-addicted prostitutes.
Well, that's not fucking twisted at all.
To have a line tattooed across their backs. 160 centimetre line tattooed across 4 people.
A raw commentary on exploitation and capitalism by using capitalism to exploit people.
I mean,
at which point he gets paid more. Point made.
I suppose it's not something you can ever sell, though, this isn't.
No, but he's definitely got money from it. I don't know how, but he'll have made it.
Yeah, took some photos and shit, and that's all he would need to do. Maybe
he did the documentary footage of it or something probably as well, than knowing the fucking weirdo.
Maybe mutilated them as well.
Maybe.
And then plasticine their bodies in China.
Why do all of these bodies have a weird mark of a black line across them?
Martin
It's very
Creed.
faint, but you can see it.
A completely empty room where the lights just turn on and off, and that sounds like we want to turn the prize.
I mean,
that's the big prize, I think, in art.
yeah. People stood in a blank room blinking. Awesome.
No, they weren't blinking. The room was.
Yeah, but you know.
It's even called work number 227. The lights going on and off.
Hungry artist. I don't care unless he died doing it. I don't. I
Oh.
need him to have literally died in front of people.
Oh, he ate the banana from the. He was the one that ate the banana.
Oh right. It was apparently a concept, not a fruit.
The only thing about this piece of art is that it's a piece of fruit taped to a wall, but when the fruit gets eaten, they're like, no, the fruit doesn't matter, it's a concept.
The concept of the fruit being on the wall is what you're paying for. Fuck off! I can do that at home.
But I
I
wonder,
can nail I can nail a banana to any wall you want in this house, Carl.
you could.
I could.
I wonder.
I could nail one up over there. Could nail one up there. I could easily nail one to the ceiling.
You definitely could. Nail's going to be hard though.
Oh, I could do it.
You could do it as long as you don't nail too far through, because then you'll lose the structural
The grippage.
integrity.
Yeah.
Structural integrity.
Yeah. But I could do it. I could nail it in.
But you can manage.
Use the cross method. You know, nail it in one way that way, nail it in the other way that way. It can't go anywhere.
That makes sense. Oh, look, this is exactly. Oh no! I thought this is what you was talking about then.
Oh yeah, that was a different one. That was one where she sat in a room and she invited people to just cut bits off of her clothing, and one guy got really weird with it.
What a surprise!
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as they said that, that's where my
That
mind.
was
I'm
sort
not
of
going to
a-
lie. That's where my mind
Yeah,
went. It's like,
that's sort of her point though as well. You know, I mean, it goes,
she was waiting to get sexually assaulted.
not really sexually assaulted. There were other people in the room, but like
You could. You can't get sexually assaulted if there's other people in the room. Nathan
I mean,
said
yeah, no, fair point.
this.
Fair point. Yeah.
Something.
It's not a gang raping anymore. There's other people in the room.
Yeah, exactly. I saw something as well about the Air India flight. Something about it hit into like a building, but like kind of bounced off the building essentially.
Yeah.
And people are saying, well, how come in two towers it went into the building? And it was a wild turn then. But how come it went into the building on the two towers and then this time it bounced out? I haven't seen the video yet, but it's. I think the obvious answer is buildings are built shit in America.
I mean, they're not built well.
I think that's one thing they have worked
They
out
build
about
them
the
up
two
real
towers.
quick.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, real quick.
That's why. That's how. The physical impossibility of death in the mind of someone. 14? What?
Yeah, he literally just got
Oh.
a shark and put it in formaldehyde.
Oh. The original shark had to be replaced to decompose. Doesn't that mean he made a bad job of it then?
Yeah, because the formaldehyde's kind of supposed to stop that.
Yeah. He made a 1991. I suppose
He's
it
a
could have
bit
happened
of
over
a
a long.
shit fucking artist. I bet he didn't even put it inside the body.
He just did only
I bet he
put it
just
into a
fucking
tank.
put it in a tank of it.
He didn't think about the inside of it.
Yeah,
at
he
all.
didn't fucking do a fucking actual embalming
thing,
of
yeah.
any kind. He just fucking plopped it in like a twat.
What? Empty gallery every time. Michael Asher, known for removing walls, doors, or even HVAC systems from galleries, once exhibited an empty gallery and said it was art.
Oh my god.
Do you know the worst part about it is, though? You look at some of these and it seems funny, but these people genuinely mean it.
Yeah.
Like, they really think that that's
And they're
legitimate,
walking around town wearing
thought-provoking art.
stupid fucking clothes and talking about how fucking important they are.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly
Yeah.
what they're doing.
Earning way more money than anyone ever should by talking at other people about art. Which they cannot do.
They shouldn't do.
Yeah.
It's amazing, really, though. The fact that we live in a world where they can manage to
And I bet
do that,
you
though.
they were all fucking, like, kids of fucking rich people or something. Because that's the only way you ever get to be a conceptual artist, but it's by having a rich daddy who just keeps on paying for you to do stupid shit until someone in a gallery goes, yeah, I'll buy it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then it's like, oh, daddy, didn't I do well?
And where,
I never need you anymore, daddy.
No, I mentioned it was only your £1 million.
I never needed you,
Loan.
daddy. Look how important I am with my art.
I know, it's like a proper artist, like you shouldn't be popular until you're dead anyway. That's how it's
Yeah.
supposed to go.
That's the way it is.
Or cut your ear off to speed it up a little bit.
Yeah, be
One
like,
way
hey,
to do it.
man, I'm taking bits off myself.
That could be art, yeah, rather than, just cutting off bits of your clothes.
That would be a
cut
bit
off
of
bits of
fucking
yourself.
performance art and art. If you got a load of people to sit in a gallery and started cutting your own ear off,
Yeah, exactly.
people would be like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh, do you want to see a bit? I've seen this before, but I feel like you'll appreciate seeing it. David Lucas guy from Kiltony and stuff.
Yeah.
I do remember, didn't we talk about him before being a creep?
Yeah.
I just saw another thing about him admitting something. It's from a bit of time before, because I think I have seen it before. But, what did I click on that then? I meant to click on the actual thing.
I meant to click on the video, but he didn't.
Oh, you
He clicked on the thing instead.
Thank you for that.
Fucking hell.
What?
Alright, Google, calm the fuck down. You're not a fucking racing game from
It's
the
on the
90s.
latest episode.
I mean, it kind of is, though.
It feels like it.
Where was the time code? 147.
Dimmekodu.
I felt so sorry for, I forget his name, William Montgomery, I think, actually,
Yeah.
sitting next to him during this, because he's just like, after a bit, he's like laughing at first, and he's like, what?
Yeah.
And then he's like, you're just uncomfortable,
Yeah.
like, especially as they're both starting up. It's like, how do I talk about this and joke on a comedy podcast while
Yeah. And this
acknowledging
guy's
that?
starting with this shit, whatever it is.
Don Jones style
It's amazing when you
guillotine
see someone's
until
first
you
gamble and you're like,
TKO her unconscious.
I don't even think this is his first gamble. He's had a lot of weird things.
Yeah.
Like, he's a weirdo.
No, but this is his first gamble in this situation. This is what his mind goes to. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Whatever it is we're about to see, this is what his mind in this moment has gone, that's what people like.
Yeah, we're telling stories.
Which says something fucking weird.
Okay, yeah. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Crazy
The fact that he brought this up, and just, why?
Yeah.
boyfriend, bro. I used to be like one of them little jealous niggas. And she was taking a shower when she was about to go somewhere.
Something about his girlfriend, and he used to be a jealous boyfriend.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, you about to go out and be a hoe, this, that, and the other. I was like, I might as well just stop fucking with your ass. And then she said something like, I was like, yeah, I was talking shit like, yeah, you gonna miss this dick? And she was like, I can always suck another. Or something like, it set me off, and I grabbed that bitch.
First of all this fucking extra detail is like, why are you adding this in anyway?
Yeah.
Like, but then the whole story, I was like, why are you selling this?
Yeah.
We'll go back 5 seconds.
I can always suck another. Or something like, it set me off, and I grabbed that bitch from behind her neck, bro. And that bitch, I fucked her, dog, and she passed out. She passed out of my arm in literally like 5 or 6 seconds. Scared.
Oh my gosh.
I was so scared.
You see that moment then where he
Where
thought he
he's
was
like, oh, this
joking
is-
or hoping he was
yeah,
joking,
yeah.
laughing, and then looked at him like,
Yeah.
oh, you're not joking. And
Yeah,
looking,
yeah.
it's like looking at other people off camera like, well, what is he talking about here, guys?
Why is he suddenly going down this? What are we
The
doing?
look on his face
Are
right
we
now.
not? Are we not just making a joke anymore about potentially choking someone? Did he actually choke someone?
Yeah. Oh yes.
Yeah.
It's
no,
100% true.
he did. Yeah.
I thought I
Was
killed him in literally like 5 or 6 seconds.
Oh my
Scared.
gosh.
I was so scared. I thought
Was that in the shower?
She was drying off.
Drying off.
Yeah, bro. She collapsed him on. That was scary as a bitch, bro.
What'd you do?
As soon as she hit the ground, she woke back up. I started
Did
crying.
you drop her, or you sort of set her on the ground?
Bro, I literally, like, imagine you talking to somebody,
Yeah.
and before you know, they just pass out.
Oh wow. Yeah.
And I wasn't prepared to catch a body,
Right.
to catch her falling body.
Literally and figuratively.
Man, listen, bro. When she fell to the ground and she woke up, she was like, what happened?
What'd you say? You slipped in the bathtub?
I told her that she was yelling, and then she just fell out.
What did she say? How'd she take that?
She believed it.
So this is the type of guy we're dealing with.
Fuck off. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, I'll tell that story on a podcast. Why not? Why not? I'll just tell that story. But it didn't seem to have done anything.
If he's willing
this
to
is a
tell
move.
that, what other shit's he done that he's not willing to talk about?
Well, he got very weird when he was on that Matan Evans show
Yeah.
when he started accusing him of being the predator.
Yeah.
So, you're a comic man. This is like the kind of thing that comics accuse people of being. Like,
Yeah.
but he got very like weird about it, and then
Yeah.
was being very creepy to the child.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, trying to show him stuff that was weird.
that might be something that he would not want to talk about. For example,
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's done that, but I'm not
I-
saying he hasn't either.
I don't
I
like
am
this
saying he
dude.
did do it on the
Yeah.
podcast though.
I don't like this dude.
I don't like him. Like there's something later on where he's just insulting London people because they're ugly apparently.
I don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, I don't. But just the fact that but it was the level that he thinks he's so attractive as well. Though.
Yeah, of course he does.
That's the part of it. I swear there was a bit about Matan on here. There was something about a
This guy's a
Kiltony
fucking
bit.
narcissist.
He's weird, this dude.
Yeah.
Oh, this was it. This was his friend. Actually, that doesn't really matter. I can tell that. It was just his friend on Kiltony started telling a story about him and David Lucas being drunk in a car and crashing it.
Fuck.
So all these things, that are just
Jesus,
coming
why
out
would
with
you
him.
fucking say that? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. Gee.
Hey, we nearly killed people. Isn't
Yeah.
that cool? No. No, motherfucker. No.
Yeah, I personally haven't found him funny at all. Like, there's people
Yeah.
from Kiltony that I have found very funny. I like that one guy, I'm forgetting his name now. The Estonian guy, he makes me chuckle.
Yeah.
And the guy, Cam, I think. And that William Montgomery made me chuckle sometimes. He just shouts a lot. He's weird.
Yeah.
He's more funny just seeing people trying to interact with him.
Right.
Is why I like him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get that David Lucas. It's like, and it's supposed to be like, surely if you're a roast comic, which is what he's supposed to be.
You'd be okay with being roasted.
Yes.
You'd think. You'd think you'd understand the fucking concept.
The amount of times I've heard
Rather
him
than
bitch
just
out.
flinging shit at people and not expecting anything back in return.
Like Matan Evans, fucking a 17-year-old dude, like managing to like just get the better of him
Just
completely.
completely outplay him.
It was amazing.
It's fucking ridiculous. Like, you're not a very secure man, are you? Shame that.
I don't know. Later on, he was a bit too secure about the situation.
Yeah,
Then
but
trying to touch him.
That's
and
what those kinds of people are like.
make him sniff things.
Yeah, that's what those kinds of people are like, though. They like to sort of just control people in weird situations.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird, man.
Yeah.
Not for me.
Well, we all get controlled by some people. I mean, we're going to be doing comedy again, so we have to conform to a point.
We have to be controlled by the crowds.
No, we control the crowds. At first, we used to be controlled by the crowds, but now we control them.
No, we do.
I hardly want to get. I'm going to be acknowledging the crowds.
We are crowd control.
I won't even be talking to them. I'll be like,
Yeah.
fuck you. That's kind of true and kind of not true. In
You might as well
comedy.
call me tear gas because I'm crowd control.
Oh, tear gas. Mr. Gas. T-gas.
Tear gas.
Have you had any games that you've been interested in playing lately or anything? Anything you've seen that's
I've
interested
literally just
you?
been playing Helldivers. That's all I've been playing.
How come you got into that again then? Is it like new
Just because
stuff on it again?
my mate also had it and I went.
Oh, so somebody else got into it,
Yeah.
so yeah. Fair enough. I mean, like you said, that's a social game.
Yeah.
I want to play like I want somebody to play like some of the simulation games with like, so we should make some content, you know, like if we did
Yeah.
some like police patrols together and that, you know. That
Yeah.
shit'll be fun to record and throw up on
It's not a
something.
bad shout.
maybe on the bonus plus extra.
Yeah, yeah.
That might be good for all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And some other movie reviews and all that. Did you say you'd watched another movie lately?
Not recently, no.
Oh, I watched that. It was me actually. I
Yeah.
watched that one the other night that I said I was gonna. Not the
Yeah.
Bavarian one that I won't spoil, but the other one that wasn't
Yeah.
good,
Yeah.
which I'll spoil.
Yeah.
Called Becky.
Right.
The initial reason, it sounded interesting. You know, was it sounded like your generic horror where a family, kind of blended family setup, would get attacked by. They're in this remote cabin and they'd get attacked by these escaped convicts.
Yeah.
The head of the escaped convicts though was Kevin James, and I was like, Kevin James being a evil. Okay,
Okay.
check that out. I was like, and the dad of the girl was Joel McHale from Community, and
He's
that.
more likely to be a bad guy.
I don't know. I felt like either of them being in this serious thing just didn't make much sense to me.
Yeah.
He didn't last long though. He actually got
No,
killed.
but I'm saying neither of them make sense to be in a serious thing, but he'd make more sense as a bad guy than Kevin fucking James.
Yeah, it was strange.
Yeah.
He was bald and he had like Nazi symbols on his head and a beard.
Fucking hell, trying to swing it out the park, are we, Kevin?
He was an evil fuck though, killing kids and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's basically killing dogs. And it's basically this like preteen girl just going crazy on them all and
speaking
killing them
of-
one by one.
Speaking of killing dogs, sorry to take a turn. Did you
Yes,
see
sir.
the thing a while ago where it wasn't even that long ago, it was like a couple of weeks ago. The guy who was a Native American in well, he's a Native American, he's not just playing a Native American. The Native American guy from Parks and Rec and from King of the Hill and loads
Is
of
this
other
the same
things.
one, you mean? Or?
Yeah, it's the same actor.
Is he the one that was in the casino and stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
I think I remember.
Yeah. He was shot and killed outside his own house
Wow.
in front of his husband because he was gay.
I think I heard something about a Parks and
They-
Rec person.
Yeah, they burnt down their house
Wow.
and took their dogs, and when they came back to get the last of their stuff, they found the dog's head burnt on the fucking porch of the house.
So who came back to get the rest of the stuff?
They did, to get the last of their stuff out of the house and get the fuck out of there because they were
Oh.
going to move.
Right.
And then when they came back, someone just happened to sort of come by and just shot him.
They're probably waiting for him in that case
Yeah.
then. Most definitely.
Probably,
If they'd
yeah.
done that while they were out and they were going to leave then,
Yeah.
and not come back. Most definitely they were waiting for
Fucking
him.
crazy, man.
Where was that? America?
That was in
or-
America, yeah.
Wow.
And you got and like this is and
I
that's,
bet that wasn't just because they were gay. It's just cause
Oh no,
also 'cause
no,
he was
it was because they
foreign
were
too.
gay. They made it very clear it was because they were gay.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh okay. Some homophobic gang or something.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Damn.
And
Do they know like who it was and stuff? Then?
I don't know if they know. I don't know any
Oh.
more about the story apart from that. I'm assuming it's going to be investigated, but you know.
I don't know. That sounds like something that they might not put out too much about. To be fair.
It's just fucking insane though. It's insane that in a modern world you can have people doing that shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
Jonathan Joss, no, who's one was acting on King of the Hill, died after being shot in San Antonio that's a very Bible bashing area, isn't it?
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense then in that case.
Yeah, there's a whole like
Who knows done it.
letter essentially from his husband, basically explaining what had happened, and that literally
With a neighbour.
he pushed his husband out of the way to take the shot instead.
Huh? Say again.
He pushed his husband out the way and took the shot instead. Like, this guy
Wow.
saved his husband's life with his last act, basically.
Oh, got it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Been arrested. Oh, okay. You go. The neighbour, 56-year-old man, has been arrested and charged with the murder.
There we go. Yeah.
So it was the neighbour. It wasn't like a gang then.
No.
Or God knows who he is. So
Just
he was a
Obviously, some
homophobic.
fucking
Bible
homophobic
basher,
Christian
probably.
motherfucker. Yeah.
It doesn't look like they've named him yet, because I feel like he probably would have been on here.
Yeah.
Well, you feel like they should have named him.
Well, I assume it's got to go through the courts first, and then they'll sort of release
It
more
doesn't
as
always
they
do,
know.
does it?
But no, not
That looks like they
necessarily.
might have the picture of the guy here, actually.
Why don't we retire to my longhouse and smoke
What,
the
this says,
simple-
oh, what's it? What the hell?
The
the
entertainment
guy.
world is mourning the loss of actor
Yeah, I
Jonathan
remember him.
Joss,
That was what I
best
was
known
thinking,
for
yeah.
voicing John
Oh. Let me put this on the finger.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be okay. We're only on one, actually.
Redcorn on the hit animated series King of the Hill.
I had never no idea he was on that. I'd never watched King of the Hill.
Yeah.
I thought we
no,
said no
neither did I
bouncers.
really.
Joss
But
was shot and
I knew
killed
him
Sunday
from
outside his San
Parks and
Antonio
Rec and a few
property
other
when
things. that he'd
police
been
are
in over
calling
the
a
years.
dispute with a neighbor. Joss's husband says they returned to check on the site of their burned down home. Were targeted for being gay, but police say there's no evidence to support
Look at that picture
claim.
there, Jesus.
Native American
Get your nips out, man. Damn.
Yeah.
I thought an older guy, though. Good body.
Yeah.
It was a bit weird, but
Yeah.
as you get older, I can't see anything about a name or anything there. I don't want to keep watching. I just wanted to see if there was a name. You see, this put in a neighbour.
Yeah.
I guess his name hasn't been made public. There probably could be a way to find it, but...
Yeah, that's the thing as well. It's like they say it wasn't a hate crime while the guy literally called them a F word while he was killing them.
Yeah, although people do sometimes shout out words like that even if they don't necessarily
True,
hate
but
people
this
for that
guy's a
reason.
neighbour. Like, they
Yeah.
must know.
But but I'm saying like he might have hated them for a different reason, and then he was just shouting that at them because it's an easy way
Maybe.
to piss them off and hurt them.
Maybe.
That does happen a lot psychologically. So I can understand why they don't know that it's definitely that was the reason, I
Yeah,
guess.
No,
Do you know what I mean? Would he have killed somebody else if they were gay as well?
don't know.
Do you know what I mean?
Dunno.
Like that's, I guess, what they're saying.
Oh, you need to set up the GPU tweak.
Yeah,
That's over
I
here.
could hear that then as well, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got it. That's not it, is it?
Asus GPU tweak.
Asus.
There it is.
Ah, yes. Cool. Yeah, do you know what I mean, though? Like, I'm
Yeah.
guessing that's like the concept of what they're saying.
Yeah.
Where's it up? It's supposed to be
Well,
up.
that's what you want. Yeah, it's fine. Click apply.
Oh, maybe I hadn't
There you go.
applied it. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, I can hear it doing its thing now. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I would assume they mean, but that's probably because then you would need to go a lot more investigation into it. Maybe they're just like, you know what? Once again, we can't tell if it definitely was a hate crime.
Yeah, so we're just going to call it a normal crime. I mean,
So we're
ultimately,
just-
at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter why it
doesn't.
happened.
It doesn't.
Murder should be treated as murder, but it's a fucked up thing to happen. It's
Yeah,
a fucked up thing to happen.
And if it's only one person as well, then even if it was like a hate crime thing, it's like, well, it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, either way, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, there's a witness to it. It's obviously, he's been arrested, and at least there's no bullshit around it. They've got it. Oh, I wonder if there's any update, actually, on that other guy. You remember the one I looked at before? The army guy that had escaped. Sorry, that had killed his kids, and then trying to get reassumed to Canada.
Oh, yeah, that I
Travis
remember now.
Decker, that was it. It just came to my mind then. Is an update on
You could just Google it, dude.
Oh, well, just type it in anyway. Okay. I might as well do this. Oh, fuck. Fully taken over the search. What's this? Federal U.S. Marshals Border Patrol have fully taken over the search as of June 9th. That was still
That
a
was
bit
a
of
while
time.
ago,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was like a week ago only then. 700 square miles across, so it doesn't seem like there's any updates.
Nothing much has happened by the looks of things.
Oh, yeah, of course. That stick remains at large with no confirmed arrest or sighting. Jesus. They keep saying that episodes that only one mistake on his part could lead to capture. Yeah, but one mistake on their part could lead to not catching him too.
It's true.
There's a lot more people who make mistakes as well on their part.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised. He might just end up have killed himself out there, if he's literally never get any sightings of him again, though.
Maybe.
Good.
Or he becomes a mountain man and starts banging Sasquatches.
That doesn't sound like the worst life to live, I've heard that Sasquatches can get... They get wild.
They do get wild.
Yeah, the man.
You gotta be careful, though.
Huh?
You gotta be careful, though.
Yeah.
They're strong.
Yeah. Say that, you know what, I swear now, I had a dream last night about fighting a chimp or something. It just come to my mind then. Somebody grabbing a chimp. I'm like, that wouldn't happen in real life. That must have been a dream.
Why are you fighting chimps?
We all have a lot of weird dreams.
What are you
as
fighting
well.
chimps for?
I felt more defensive.
What did that chimp ever do to you?
Attack us from the looks of it. It's normally how defensive things work.
That's true.
Or, threaten to attack you.
Shucks.
I don't remember how it went, how it started, or what happened, so it feels like it was probably a dream. Either that or it did a number on me, and I just can't remember it. Which could also be true, too.
Maybe.
Well, I'm going to have to attempt to find my wallet later.
Oh my god, it's so hot in here.
Oh, so I don't think it's that bad. I do, but I think it's just hot everywhere.
I
as well.
can't stand it. It's hot everywhere.
That's the thing, it's just hot everywhere.
I just
man.
want it to stop being hot. The UK has been an absolute cunt this year. It's like, you can have wind and rain and really shitty shit, or you can have it so hot you can't stand. Which one do you want?
I definitely prefer the so hot you can't
Can we not
stand.
have it in the middle? No.
Yeah, that might be easier actually. 'Cause
Yeah.
the level of sweat that's coming off me all the time is fucking immense,
Yeah.
and that means you just have to drink so much more as well.
Yeah, and I struggle with that.
Yeah, I just have headaches a lot of the time
Yeah,
in
I
the
have
heat. That's
loads
the
of
problem.
headaches, yeah.
Yeah, so even people that don't have headaches generally have headaches in the
Yeah.
heat.
That's why fucking sports drinks are the thing. I've drunk
Mm.
fucking Powerade. I've drunk that thing today. I'm just about ahead of the headache at the moment,
Yeah.
Because that's the worst thing that people don't tell you. It's like you're not just losing the water, you're losing all the fucking salt and stuff in your body when you sweat, which you need to replenish. You can't
That's
just
true.
fill it with water. You need to actually replenish those fucking, what is it, the
Is that what that is then?
electrolytes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were just trying to say to people, like have a spoonful of salt or something.
No, it's electrolytes.
Oh, I didn't know
Salt
that's
is
what
part
that
of.
was.
Salt is one of the electrolytes.
Oh,
I
okay.
believe.
Oh, but I'm guessing gives the more base part of it.
It's literally the things that your brain uses to create chemicals to send messages. If you don't have enough of them, your nervous system and brain just go.
I'd like that at the moment. If there's any reason that's making my arm hurt, more.
Yeah.
I'd be a fine for my nervous system
Yeah.
to just give up.
Yeah, maybe.
That'd be fine.
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't know if it's just that now, or it might be that, but like caused by something else maybe.
Yeah, maybe. The thing is,
My arm feels heavy all the time as well, which is like everything from the looks of where the pain goes from a rotated cup as well. It's like here
yeah.
and here and like here. which
You
is
might want to
exactly
get
where-
that checked, mate.
Yeah, it's easier said than done in
Yeah.
fucking England, though, ain't it?
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Way easier said than done.
Yeah.
People think.
Oh,
that-
my arm's falling off. Well, tell us when it's entirely fallen off, and then we'll do something about it.
Yeah. I need to get a doctor's appointment, and then I'll refer. I'm still waiting for my referral to a neurologist anyway.
Yeah.
Remember? Well,
Yeah.
I need to chase that up. That's taking
Yeah.
the piss.
That
Actually,
is taking the piss.
that's been fucking months and months. You
Yeah.
know. I bet they've just forgotten again.
Probably.
What happened with the other one before?
That's the other thing. Like, you can get an appointment, but the chance of you actually keeping that appointment depends entirely on the colour of the moon that month.
Right,
Oh no, I'm sorry, that's a slightly too blue pitch of moon. You cannot have your appointment.
I think
Come
they,
back in 4 months' time when it will be red as the snow on a winter's night after Santa's been.
I generally, think that they take like a portion of the life-threatening things
Yeah.
and just be like, okay, yeah, drop about 20% of them.
Yeah.
As in, they were going through the phone and they just dropped it out.
Just drop it.
And you just got to chase it up again and
Yeah.
get it started again.
The amount of times I
We did that at work on call centres and stuff.
Yeah, I did it all the time.
It's a
when I
genuine
was,
thing.
Yeah, I did it when I was talking to the NHS on multiple times. You'd be on the fucking phone to them for like 2 hours after waiting in a queue, and it just goes.
Yeah, that's
What the fuck?
that's a straight up version of that.
Yeah. It's like, oh, sorry, it timed out. Well, don't have it do that then if you can't fill all the fucking requests within 2 hours, dick
Especially
shit.
for shit like NHS and all
Yeah.
that. Like, if it happens in a bank or whatever,
Oh, no,
it's
just
like
come back
annoying.
through
But
again. I don't have 4 hours to waste in a fucking day, motherfucker. Or 6, or 8, or 10, or 12, or fucking the week.
just the older you get, man, it's legit, isn't it? That
It's impossible to
days
find
feel
the time.
short.
Yeah.
Like, even from, like, my longest part of my day at the moment is on the night because being on my own is weird. I don't mind it. I'm okay with
It's
it.
even worse, though, when you're working.
Yeah, of course.
Because I had to do
That's the only, when I was
Yeah.
working, that was the only time
Yeah.
when I felt like I was away because I had to be.
Yeah.
And the rest of the time, it was me falling asleep most of the time, trying to sort out the kids and stuff.
That's it.
Or when I didn't have that, just napping.
So when are you supposed to, in that schedule, when what that everyone is supposed to be doing, because apparently it's the natural thing to do, where in that schedule are you supposed to get time to do all the exercise that you're supposed to be doing, to do all the fucking book reading you're supposed to be doing, to do that degree you've got going on the side, to do the fucking... It's like you're...
Book reading you're supposed to be
No,
doing.
you know what I
Nobody
mean?
told
It's
me
like
about that.
everyone's got these things that they want to do in their life that make their life sort of worth doing, that makes them feel better, and they also need to just fucking straight up take care of themselves, but we don't have the fucking time to do it anymore. It just, there is not enough time in the day, literally, to do all the things. And even if you do find enough time in the day to do the one thing you're supposed to do, the chances of you actually getting to do the thing are getting slimmer and slimmer, either because of money or just because of the fact that all the services in the fucking, probably not just the country, but most of the fucking world, they're just falling apart.
Yeah, I think the world's always... Maybe the issue is that for too long, people have tried to make out that the world is really, like, put together thing
Yeah.
through our, like, generation.
But it's not.
But it's really not, and I think as we got older, we learned that.
Yeah.
Like, and maybe we're thinking it's like a case of, oh, it's falling apart now, but it's a case of, no, it's always
No,
been
it's
like
always
that.
been like that.
And
yeah.
the more and more we look back, it just feels like it's just always been like that.
Yeah. I mean, there was the Ottoman Empire, that was huge, that fell to pieces. There was the Napoleon.
Not that far
army.
back, but...
No, but that
it's
wasn't
true,
even
it's
that
true.
far back.
Yeah, it's true.
The Ottoman Empire ended before... No,
Oh.
sorry, after Warner
Well,
Brothers existed.
Yeah, yeah. I always,
The
that's the one I always
Nintendo
forget.
company existed before the end of the Ottoman Empire.
Yeah, that's the one I always hear.
Yeah.
I always think was like, because it was after World War II and shit, weren't it?
Yeah. Well, World War One more. It
Was
sort of
World War One.
started to split after World War One, I think.
The
But
big
then,
ass
like,
war, they always do
There
it.
was the Napoleonic Empire. There was the fucking British Empire. There was the fucking Roman Empire, the Greek Empire. There was fucking the Chinese dynasties. There's been like fucking 6 of the bastards.
Yeah, it's been loads
It's
of them.
like-
I don't know them at all. I'm so
And
dumb on
they
that.
these things keep rising up and falling down and rising up and falling down and rising up and falling
Oh,
down.
yeah, that's just, the constant... I get what you're saying. Civilization
But to the
in
people
general.
at the time, it seems like the world's going to end. But it's not. That's just the thing that happens. The problem is, at the moment, we just don't know what the fuck's going to happen. And it doesn't look like it's going in the right direction.
Well, maybe at the same time, though, the problem is, too, that I think media just make everything out to be a thing. Right now, when it comes to it, despite all the propaganda and the adverts that will be all over YouTube when you're on there,
Yeah.
there's not actually a fucking... There's no actual threat that's been levied against fucking everyone else, particularly.
No one's directly attacking
Now there might be.
London at this point.
Yeah, there wasn't like a reason for it before. Like now, yeah, because we're now part of the people attacking them.
Yeah.
But even then, I don't think that would be how they'd go
I
about
don't think
it.
nukes are a good idea on anyone's behalf, really, apart from if you're a weirdo who likes nukes.
Yeah, well, like I said, they haven't even fucking got nukes, so
Yeah.
they're not even got a fucking weapons program.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. It's like they're not even trying to put up the pretense anymore. They're like, they've got weapons of mass destruction. This time it was like, we think they were eventually going to get weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah. Soon, weapons of mass destruction might be there.
And they may use them.
Yes.
You know, North Korea's had weapons of mass destruction forever. We know they've got nukes.
Yeah, but they're a bunch of crazy Asian weirdos.
Yeah. I mean, from Iran's point of view, it should be. They're probably looking at all these other people, like North Korea and stuff,
You're
and
going, why the
Russia,
fuck shouldn't we?
and thinking, why shouldn't we have
Yeah.
fucking nuclear weapons to stop people from getting invaded?
Yeah.
You see it?
It fucking
you
it
can
does.
see it from
If
both
you've
sides.
got nukes, people don't want to step on your fucking
Nuclear
territory.
determined.
Yeah.
It literally, which is one of the arguments as to why they're enriching the uranium without having a weapons program, is just a deterrent to say we can.
If we want to, we can do it.
Yeah.
But we're not.
Arguably,
Yeah.
people have said that they could create them in weeks if they wanted to, but this is once again Netanyahu been saying they've been weeks away from nuclear weapons for about 30 years.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
I didn't know he'd been in power that long myself.
no. I think it's sort of switched a couple times, but I think he's been in power for most of it.
Maybe he was just saying it in whatever role he was in, I don't know.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if it's like a long thing over there, though.
definitely. Right. Anyway,
Yeah, we
that
should get
probably
finished
be the
up.
end of it. Yeah.
Yeah, we should do.
So that's been Squishy Logic for this week.
It has indeed.
I hope you found it interesting, and obviously, you know, it is fascinating to see what the insides of human bodies looks like. But do that at home.
What?
I don't mean that. Definitely don't do that. Definitely don't go to one of these shows though, because you don't know what you're looking at.
I thought you. I couldn't tell whether you were going down like a murdery kind of aspect or a pornographic aspect. Because you can do that legally.
Well, that is down to you guys.
yeah. It's all how you take it.
That is it.
But however you take it, keep it squishy.
Until next time, be logical.
Yeah. I would
Always keep it logical.
I'd open someone up in my house to see their insides.
Yeah. Have you seen that meme going around? It's Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator 2 with like the cutting happening, and it's just me showing my friends I'm not cake, even though they never asked me to.
There we go.
And on that note,
Right.
that's been Squishy Logic.
I'm cake.
I am not the cake. Look at me. I am man, not cake. Look as the blood comes out.
Oh, shit, it's a tumor.
Oh God, I'm getting woozy.
Oh.